This is why I was bringing up the whole recording ourselves individually thing.
Alright, we should be live.
Alright. Welcome everyone to our...
No, you are not live. Live stream currently offline.
Well, you
Nice.
gotta give it a bit.
You gotta give it a
remember?
second,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh, okay.
There's that little
Delay.
It's probably like 30 seconds or a minute.
Oh, that's much longer than I thought it was.
We're at 30 seconds right now.
You just say go.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Oh, okay. Welcome everybody to the stream. This is going to be a variation of D&D 5e. We play a homebrew Star Wars setting. Oh, I guess I should probably take the copyrighted music off.
Yeah, Disney will slap us for that.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
We'll get that going here in a sec. But we're already mid campaign. This isn't the first session. We've been playing this campaign for a while. We're all about level 3. We just finished this large scale heist where they broke into a Republic facility and stole some weapon plans. This is set about a decade or so after the end of episode 6, just to give you some context of like timeline wise. But I'm gonna go around and have everyone introduce their characters, just so you know what everyone's playing. I'll start with who did I start with before? Jama, go for it.
What's up? My name's Jamil. I play a he's a variant to a human. It's funny because we've been playing for a while. It is a Zeltron, which is a rather obscure race from Star Wars. They're basically a variant of human with purple skin who are very charismatic and have like a huge liver because they're big partiers. My character specifically is from Canto Bite, and so that explains his knack for drinking. I am playing the equivalent of a bard in Star Wars, which is the scholar, and he's kind of the smooth talker who thinks he's a lot smarter than he actually is.
Awesome. Next, Connor.
All right, my name is Connor. I am playing Dozak Dashim. He is a Togruta. Think Shokotano, that race. The two real big, long tail horns on the head. But the males of the race seem to be fairly rare. Dozak is a Jedi Sentinel. He is a smuggler / a dirty worker for the Jedi Order that is now disbanded. So he is essentially, you could kind of think of him as a Ronin. He's kind of a wandering swordsman now. He doesn't know his place in the universe, let alone the galaxy. So that's what his journey is about.
All right. And our other Force user, Anthony.
Name's Anthony. I am playing Impetu Fulgor, which is Force Lightning in Latin. I am a Sith pureblood consular, and my big goal is to restart the Sith. And I am the Way of Lightning, so I'm all about using lightning as my main style of attacks.
I suppose we should make note that nobody knows that motivation yet.
Yeah, none of the players know that my goal is to restart the Sith. But
I mean, when you carry a red lightsaber, people are going to probably...
Yeah.
And I do plan on running the Sith a little differently than the usual way the Sith were run. Because my character believes that the reason why they kept failing is because they only ever had 2 at a time.
I think it's important to note you're also a Sith pureblood, so like you're like the only one of your kind that we know of.
Yep.
As far as we know.
And
Sammy.
Hi, my name's Sam. I play a human Mandalorian. Yes, I play that vanilla character. Level 3 fighter who likes to run around and beat stuff up and, save some people from time to time, if it pays.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. And last, Kyle.
My name is Kyle. I play a Wookiee berserker named Krax. And Berserker is basically the equivalent of a barbarian with the raging and all that stuff. pretty much the heavy weapons guy. I make Wookiee sounds and I shoot people with lots of damage.
Should also
That's-
be noted that only 2 of your party members understand Wookiee.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
no.
true.
The translation can be a little janky sometimes, but it's fun. It's fun. It's
All in
everybody.
all in the spirit of Star Wars.
We have fun here.
Yeah, we have fun here.
We like to have
All
fun.
right. And speaking of fun, without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. You guys, as we left our heroes, you guys had just finished stealing the weapon plans that you had been. You had infiltrated this Republic compound. It was like a training facility, and stole a small shuttle to get away. And I believe you guys said you were going to head for that scrapyard that you visited before. Was that right?
Mhm.
Cool. So, you guys pull in, and you see the.
Well, we also need to discuss what we plan on doing with the ship. 'Cause I suggested either getting it erased to be put in our name so that it can't be traced back to the.
I think the only thing you'd be able to do with this is scrap it.
Yeah, you can't just
You
replace
can't,
the chain
yeah.
code on this. It's a cop car. It's
You would
still
just-
a cop
the-
car.
The best you could do is sell it and strip it, or sell it so they can strip it.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
all for selling it to get more money. I'm not opposed to it, but that was also trying to get us our own ship.
No, I feel you, but we definitely can't keep this. This is way too hot.
Yeah,
Well, shit works for me. I'll take the credits.
It's like GTA. You can't just keep a cop car.
Bet.
well,
watch me try.
You could certainly try, but we
so-
are in no condition to try.
I forgot to mention earlier. This campaign currently we're on Coruscant. We've been mainly in the underworld, the levels below the surface, dealing in. It's been kind of a neo-noir, kind of gritty, cyberpunk-esque feel to it. So currently we're on level 2021. For obvious reasons. But you guys pull up to the scrapyard you had visited before. It looks like it has some like mechanical like bay doors that open and close, and they're currently open. You can see as you guys are hovering maybe 80 feet above the top of this place, looking down into it. You can see your the air speeder and the speeder bike that y'all stole from the when you went to that club on your bounty mission before.
Okay,
Also there from last time.
so we should probably drop in. I mean, if the doors are open.
Who's flying this thing?
That is a very good question.
Garm was flying it with the help of Cairo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garm, I need you to make a piloting check.
Oh no, the first roll of the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Technically, the first roll of the
Wait,
stream.
Wait. Hold on. Don't roll yet. Don't roll. Anthony, you said you were gonna.
guidance him. Yeah, I'm probably guidancing him the whole flight.
Yeah, guidancing me for your life.
It's the first roll of the stream. Make it good. Or roll a 1.
Natural.
Are you guys-
Let's go.
Are you gonna assist me, Cairo, like you were when we took off, or?
Kyle's gonna kind of just look at you and be like, "Oh, you got it. You got it. You missed that one switch, but you got it."
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Let's roll the d4 because I have it.
Just hit that
Like-
25.
Like you were born.
24.
Like you were born in a captain's chair. You easily touch down the. It's like a light shuttle, and you plop it down right in the middle, just straight down, and you see the Jawa that you spoke to before head your way, and shortly after the protocol droid that he used before comes walking over. You'll
I,
disembark. Or you,
Yeah, I'll turn everything off.
Okay.
Oh. So, we brought some more merch for you to pick apart if you want to have a hand on this.
When you approach the Jawa, he looks pretty agitated. He's I don't think anyone speaks Jawa, but he's he's really not happy. It looks like, and the protocol droid steps forward and he says, "Master Faki is most displeased that you brought a Republic licensed vehicle to our compound. Is this vehicle stolen?"
Well, we didn't buy it, if that's what you're asking.
I wouldn't say it's technically stolen either, as the Republic thinks we were working with them.
Also, yeah, we were guests at the time. I don't know if we're guests anymore, but we were at the time when this went missing. And I'm pretty sure you have time to take off the tracker and wipe the chain code, considering the fact that they were in the middle of, like, a full-on invasion when we left. We didn't have anything to do with that, though. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
But,
they won't be
oh
looking for
dear.
this ship anytime soon either. They're gonna be
Yeah.
busy recouping their
dear.
losses.
And burying their dead.
Oh,
Not even
dear.
figuratively, literally, they're going to be burying their dead. So,
Dear.
I think you have plenty of time to work.
Make a. Is this persuasion or intimidation?
I think it's persuasion, because I'm just telling them the truth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess go ahead and
I'm assisting with this persuasion.
yeah. Both yeah.
So- Advantage?
Yeah,
Mhm.
go ahead and roll with advantage. Wow!
Oh, no. Well,
Every
luckily,
charisma check ever.
because of my enthralling pheromones, I
This is a
can.
droid.
Oh, it's a droid. Oh no! Oh, all right.
The droid looks back at Faki and like communicates with him a bit in Jawa. He looks back over to you and he says, "Due to your previous relationships with Master Faki, he has declared that you may keep this vehicle here, but he will not be able to process it for you. You must find a new location for it."
That sounds fair.
We're not trying to
he's
keep it, we're trying to scrap it.
I mean,
He is not willing to take the commission. He will give you 24 hours to keep it here, but you must find a new place for it.
I mean, should we? We could just blow it up. I mean,
I lean over the
crash
car.
it.
we could just take it outside and take it out behind the barn and give it the old yeller.
Well, hold on. Does he know anybody who would be willing to take this off our hands?
If he doesn't want the business, chances are he doesn't want to give the business
Well,
to anyone
he's-
else either.
He also tends to be more of above. He's not
Yeah.
trying to be in the dark.
Yeah,
trying to
he's
keep everything legitimate.
he is a legitimate business. I lean over to Caro and I go, "So, you want to try out that new missile launcher?"
You really want to waste this missile launcher on this ship?
Buy you more
I see.
missiles.
The missiles aren't the issue. It's more of what this could go for, and I kind of just like turn around and gesture to the ship. This is probably going to be worth more than the mission itself.
I mean, maybe, but it's also like 3 consecutive life terms in the New Republic detention facility.
I mean,
So,
technically we can blow it up.
Yes, and
ourselves
destroying
without
it.
scrap.
It's going to serve us less time.
I mean, they won't know we destroyed it.
Yeah, we just get rid of the parts that have the codes, and we can just sell the pieces.
I don't even want to move any part of this. I just want to get rid of the blueprints that we have. I want to get my credits. I want to get established here and get comfy, kick our feet up, and let money make money.
We also have 24 hours, so we have some time. We can finish our business with the prototype plans first, and then decide what to do with the ship later.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
have some time to talk about it.
The protocol droid walks over to the little control unit where the winch is, and he like presses a button, and you see the bay doors that y'all entered in through close, and some garage lights like kick on. And
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
the protocol droid says, 24 hours. You'll be able to keep it here, but it must be removed. Otherwise, Master Faki will be most displeased.
Well, we wouldn't
Roger,
want
Roger.
to upset him, so we'll be sure to have it out of his hair.
Very well. He's gonna go back off and just.
What time is it currently?
Let's see. You guys
Good
waited
question.
outside the compound for a couple of days.
Yeah, we did.
But y'all went, I believe.
We had
y'all.
woken up from a long rest at the start of the last session.
Yeah.
Right. So it must still be like early, like mid morning. Maybe around, we'll say 10 o'clock.
Alright. So we need to have it out by tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
What about blood at sunrise over at the compound there?
Alright. So let's get our objective taken care of first. We can come back and speak to Master Faki in a minute, but we do have other business in the area.
Kind of looking at Garm, and I look at the Jawa because I know, to my knowledge, I feel like he doesn't understand me. And I kind of look at the ship, and I look at Garm, and I go, "What if we just leave it here? What's the Jawa gonna do?"
Snitch on us. Get the bull so far up our ass that there's nowhere for us to go because we're impaled on the horns.
Yep.
He literally knows what we all look like. He literally has
He knows what
devices.
you look like.
He
Alright.
knows he knows what this crew looks like. He knows what this crew has been doing. He also has a track record with some of our other stuff. He's got dirt on us. So
Yeah,
these are not
I take,
empty threats. We should not treat them as empty threats.
I mean, if we really want to just...
I
get
assume
rid of the ship-
you have like some sort of like cape on, Jama, or like something to that.
It's more like a duster coat, you know. It's like
So I like-
cowboy-esque, but with like
I
short
grabbed
sleeves.
the bottom of the coat and I lifted up to my helmet and I was like, he can't tell if I have it like this. like if I'm hidden or something.
Look, Chrome Dome. We just have to focus on getting rid of the prints, getting our credits, coming back here, doing something with this fucking piece of metal, because that's what it is
Yeah.
at this point.
Or
And
maybe
then just spending our fucking money.
Hey, Garm, does the ship have an autopilot?
Let me check. I
Good
go back
point. We could
inside
just send it back to base.
and I check the operating system. Does it have a autopilot device, or is it more like cruise control?
Make technology check.
technology check.
Would that be a technology check or a piloting check?
I feel like it could be either here.
Whichever you prefer. I think
In either case, it's probably intelligence based.
Yeah, both are in, but I'm not proficient either.
Well,
Really
then I will
smart.
guidance you.
Okay.
And I'll provide the help action.
Okay. So is that advantage?
Yeah, it would be advantage, which with whichever.
Boom.
Where was that like 5 minutes?
So an
Okay.
unnatural 20.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, it has autopilot.
Alright, so
We should take anything of value off the ship and then just send the ship back to the base on autopilot. That way it's done, it's out of our hands, and we get something out of it.
Well, we can still talk about what to do
or-
with it. Just worse comes
Yeah.
to worse, we can send it back to base.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
alright, well either way I set the autopilot function for the to head to the coordinates at like 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Should probably do it at like 9, so this way it is out of his hair within
Alright,
24
so
hours.
at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Just so that way if we forget, we get busy, no matter what, the ship starts taking off. And I come out and I go knock on
Sorry, what were the coordinates again? Just where are you sending it?
back to the launch pad that it came from, because I'm sure it has the
Nice.
coordinates stored inside of its GPS.
Okay.
And so I head over
I
to.
mean, why would we send it back though? Why
I had
wouldn't
a-
we just send it out into space or
It's a
something?
fail safe.
Yeah,
It's just
I-
a fail safe, that's all
I
it
knock
is.
on the protocol droids.
It's not stealing if we return it.
I mean, it's technically right.
I knock on the protocol droid's door.
The pneumatic door slides open. Yeah,
And
that's-
I'm like, hello. I just wanted to let you know that we set the autopilot for the ship to send it back to ye old Republic base of Doom tomorrow, 9 a.m., so it's out of your hair within the window you gave us. But we might come back beforehand to do something with it if we change our minds on that. It's just a contingency in case we get busy or tied up. Just so you know, you can keep the bay door open around that time so it can get out on its own.
He says, "Very well. I shall inform Master Faki. Also, at your leisure, both your air speeder and your speeder bike are ready and modified to your specifications."
Okay.
Roger, Roger. And I turn around and I just kind of head back to everyone else, and I'm like, "All right, you guys ready to pony up and get out of here? Our digs are ready. If you guys want to just take them with us."
I count five bodies and 4 seats. Who's gonna take the dang old train? You know what?
Train.
I'll
We're
take the
literally
train.
just going like 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say back to y'all where y'all live is within walking distance.
Yeah.
But if you want to take a train, you can.
I mean, I'm okay with walking.
Yeah, I'm okay walking
The
too.
Defel brothers are right below us.
You left your other speeder back at your house whenever
Yeah.
you do on the mission.
I left my other speeder at home.
Is my car and the other speeder ready yet?
Yeah,
We've
that's
been gone a few
Yeah,
days.
That's
what he just said.
Yeah, the airspeeder and the speeder bike that y'all left here to be processed.
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, they are done.
Yeah,
Oh shoot, we can ride in style. Who's riding?
I'm so glad you caught up with us in conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's okay. I can find sometimes too.
I decided to share the link for this in a couple of our discords,
Oh, good.
so
Okay.
we could try to get some more people in here.
Yeah. Okay. And there's one issue. Sam told me my face wasn't showing up, but I got that to work. She's got it playing in the room so Dexter can see me.
Oh,
That's adorable.
hi Dexter.
So I guess we'll head down to the
Hi Sam. Also,
brothers, and we can toss these prints and get our credits. Because I'm ready to get paid.
Yeah, let's get paid and let's keep moving. Let's move on to the next cipher.
So I'm just gonna teleport myself over, Russ.
yeah. So you guys walk out and head down the street, and as you turn the corner, you enter the familiar building of the Vavrus brothers weaponsmith, and as always, Dev is at his little workbench, and he hops over to the table. He's a little like a kind of like a halfling size, but he's a Defel, which is like a bat person. And he's like, "Oh well, if it isn't my favorite outlaws, welcome back."
And hello to you too, good sir. We got that
Bring
thing
Shin
you
today. Sorry.
we got that thing you sent us to go take care of, and I like slide the prints across the table.
He's like, "That thing you talking about with the Rancor?"
No,
No.
the other thing, the blueprints.
And he looks at the hard drive, and like realization flashes over him, and he's just like, "You, what? You crazy sons of bitches!" And here I thought you'd never attempt something like that. He slides the hard drive over, and he runs over to his little workstation here and plugs it into his laptop he's got, and he's just like, "So, how'd it go? Did you do things loud and fast or slow and sneaky?"
Little of column A, little of column B. We got in there nice and quiet, kind of played it off, and then
Got out of there pretty quiet too.
we got out of there pretty quiet. But somebody else caused some commotion, and Russell, I request to make an insight check here again, repeating from the encounter we had.
Refresh my memory.
You asked us to make an insight check when we were fighting to recognize somebody, and since Dozak is remembering the event, I'm wondering if I can make that check again and see if I can remember that face.
Did you actually see his face?
No,
yeah, we saw.
the-
You asked me and
was
Jama,
me.
I believe.
It was
you.
it was me and somebody else.
I
But-
want to say it was
it was-
me.
I believe it was
I-
Kyle and John. Huh?
I recognized the face. I just
Yeah,
I'll allow Connor. I'll allow you to
Connor,
make
Cracks
it. But
didn't.
be disadvantaged because I don't think you saw him.
Okay.
I'm sure Cracks and Garm or whoever else saw him told you. Like,
no, it was
hey,
I
Cairo.
really just want to make it for
I failed
yeah.
my check.
story's sake. You know, he's going over the events that just transpired, and you know something pops up in his head, and he's like, "Hey, wait a second." But okay, disadvantage it is.
disadvantage.
there's some stuff.
Does a
Pretty good.
16 work?
You remember the Trandoshan guy seemed familiar. He used the incinerator sniper that Karo picked up.
Okay.
You had this kind of like funny feeling, you know, maybe a ping in the force about him, but you can't seem to remember how or why you know him.
Okay. 10-4.
Maybe an old business dealing or something.
Okay.
Trandoshan, for everyone who isn't aware, is it's like a lizard person. I think there's a character named Bosk, something like that.
Yeah, Bosk is the other one. Wasn't the Trandoshan Russell? This is out of character, but wasn't the Trandoshan the bioengineer's bodyguard?
Yes.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Connor-
so
Yes.
we were in the wrong shop
No.
for you to do the check.
Not necessarily the wrong shot, but we're in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was remembering the course of events.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's what I was trying to go with, but I guess that didn't work too well. Oh well. Okay.
It's like it's on the tip of your tongue. You just can't quite seem to like remember.
Put 2 and 2 together there. It's all good.
Yeah. You remember
So-
seeing a Trandoshan. You remember seeing another Trandoshan. You're not sure if they're related or not.
Okay.
You didn't get a good enough look at him to know. You can still ask him though if you want to be like, hey, you know any Trandoshans?
Sure, let's go for that.
Just
I'll
leave
ask
for
him.
me.
You know, speaking of, I
Oh,
wonder if there's a what are they called? Trandoshans? Is that them? There seemed to be one who was there, and he looked familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. Would you happen to know a Trandoshan who might be interested in a similar goal as us? Did you try and hire somebody else and they couldn't take it?
Wait. When you mean he was there, you mean there was other people besides you in the Republic?
Somebody else caused the disturbance. We just used the chaos as an excuse to get out, to get what we needed and get out.
Huh. Interesting. It looks like the he looks down at the laptop and he's like, looks like the hardware is finished or is still downloading, but I gotta run to the back and make a phone call. Will you wait here a minute?
Absolutely.
He's gonna deactivate this little green force field hard light shield thing and step back into the back room for a minute. The older brother, who's been sitting at the workbench quietly this whole time, kind of like not stops what he's doing, but he kind of like swivels his chair a little bit to kind of angle himself towards you.
I kind of grab Dozak's shoulder and I'm like, I think you're tilting our hand too hard here, buddy. I think you're giving him a little too much information on what we know. That's dangerous in this line of work.
I know firsthand.
Alright. And I kind of just like, I load and prime my wrist blaster. And I'm just gonna kind of take a step back into the corner and lean there and just wait by the door.
Can we hear Dev talking from over here?
Make a perception check.
Can I guidance myself first? Okay. Perception.
I'm like, I hope you're ready for some action. Because we might have to get paid a different way if this
22.
goes sideways.
Oh no.
Me too.
Well, I'm getting paid.
Impetu, you kind of quiet your mind and tune out the conversation that your friends are having and try to listen into what Dev's saying, and like almost as if through like the vibrations in the walls and the floor, you can hear his sound carrying, and he's like, Yeah, that's what I said. There was another team there. No, don't ask me who. Listen, it was my job. It was not yours to give out. Yes, I understand. I understand. All right. Okay, I'll call you when I'm done. And then you hear the sound of the shield open again as he comes back this way. He's like, sorry about that, boys. Just a customer from this morning calling to see what time their commission would be done. And he looks over and he's like, oh, good. Looks like the download's done. Shall we discuss your payments?
Absolutely. We did complete the work after all.
So he says, now, looks like it is a genuine blueprint. You guys weren't toying with me. I don't know if we discussed price, but ballpark, what were you expecting? Do you think?
Before anyone says anything, I just look at 100,000 credits.
100. He looks like he almost got knocked off the desk, and he's like, "You trying to bankrupt us? We're running a business here."
Well, if you think about it, Dev, this is a great business opportunity for you. After all, now you guys are the only ones with the blueprint, seeing as how we also erased it off of their servers, so they no longer have access to it either.
They'd literally have to rebuild it from scratch. I was the one who did that personally.
Did you, in fact, do that?
No.
You never said. I was like, this is like a deception
I was
check.
gonna say, yeah, this is the deception check about that.
I hopped in real fast on that.
No, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Cool. No. I mean, that's fine. Just make it deception check.
It's hard to know when players are actually deceiving or if they just forgot something.
Also,
Did I?
Hold on. I'm also going to try to effect blind him. So I need to make him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does he get advantage because I joined in on the lie? If not, I understand.
Yeah. We'll allow the advantage. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Let's go, Anthony.
Okay.
In Peru.
Hey,
He also likes you guys, so he's pretty trusting too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deception's
definitely.
one of my good ones too. Unnatural 20.
Natural 20, nice. Was that for the? Oh, I need to make a save.
Well, if he's assisting me, then the effect mine. I don't really need to affect mine.
Okay. Yeah, he buys the lie, or as far as you can tell, he's believing you. He looks back at you and he's just like, very pragmatic. I like your style. Hopefully the Republic doesn't notice, but I mean, if they do, I'm sure they got it on a backup somewhere. That is interesting. 100,000. Let's see. Well, I don't know if I can quite reach that number, but maybe I can come down to, let's say, 60,000.
60,000?
That sounds pretty freaking good.
Well,
You have to remember.
Hold on.
Hold on.
What
I,
you can't give us in credits? What about store credit to be
That's
able
what
to
I was-
purchase some of your
yeah.
items here?
I don't know, the same kind of situation we had before, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
So we'll still reach our 100,000 that we're asking for. And
Oh, we don't
it won't-
have to
you
reach
won't be
100.
Shelling out the credits. We'll just be buying from your shop still, which is still good
Yeah.
business for you.
mhm.
Not to
But it
mention,
is-
we'll be continuing to buy and sell our wares with you, allowing you to make more credits.
All right. Store credit, we'll call it 75,000 credits. If you spend every last credit here, 75,000.
Okay, wait. How about 60k credits and then 10,000 store credits?
So you want?
I want cash.
7,000
I want.
credits
Yeah, I
instead
want
of
cash.
75,000?
Yeah, I want.
I want to get paid cash, and then I want to be able to shop in your store. We want to be able to shop in your store for up to 10k.
He sticks his tiny little hand out. You got yourself a deal, pal.
I freaking grab that thing and I just shake the heck out of it.
Wait, I'm confused about how much we're getting now.
So technically 70. We're getting 60k hard material and then 10 in good word.
Yeah, because he was prepared to pay you in cash for it, but
So
you're
we're getting
an extra 10k.
12K
Just
cash.
Yeah,
70K total.
yeah, 70K total. 60K cash, 10K store credit.
Are you asking how much each? We're getting
Yeah.
12 each.
Yeah, because the 60K split between 5.
Yeah, because 60 divided by
Oh,
divided
you
by
want to know
5 is
your
12.
you want to know your cut? Okay.
Yeah, his cut is yeah. So
He's like, I gotta go back into the safe to grab the material. I'll be right back. And he,
As soon as Dev walks away, I kind of lean over to Garm and I'm like, "Do you have that second copy of that blueprint still?"
I have no idea what you're talking about, Kara.
Oh, I saw you take it.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
I'm gonna try to strong arm to at least admit that he has it and not lie to me.
okay. Make I guess either a persuasion or an intimidation check, whatever you're.
They're both -1, so let's just do intimidation. Oof.
I just
Go ahead.
shrugged. I'm just like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have no fucking blueprints. I just gave them to that guy.
Garm has a master poker face. I mean, this guy has played Stabak his whole life, so he you try to egg him on, but nothing.
I was born with a winning hand in front of me, and I didn't even know the rules. It was just like I woke up from a coma with a sabak hand in front of me.
Gone.
I lean a little closer.
Took it out of the computer.
And I tell him, I know you have that. I know you have that other copy. And if you screw us and you walk with it, I will find you.
And I feel his helmet with the back of my hand, and I'm like, your tin's getting a little warm there, buddy.
So life debt or not, you're not gonna pull one over on all of us.
We're
But I
all
kind of just
friends
say it to
here.
him.
Yeah, we're all friends here, man.
All right.
Dev comes back and he's carrying a looks about the size of like a toolbox, like a lunchbox or something, and he opens it up and it's just filled to the top with credits. Looks like they're in denominations of 1,000. And he plops it
That's
down.
good. I'll take my
6
12.
Yeah, I'll take
60,000.
12 as well.
I figured you'd be splitting it up, so I made sure to carry small bills.
Smart man, Dev. That's why I
Not
like
small
you.
bills, but, you know.
Small chips.
You know anybody who's looking for a Republic a light cruiser? Because I know a guy.
He shakes his head and he's like, not at the moment, but if I do, I'll get back to you.
Hey, it's just a little too hot to handle right now. You know how it is.
I completely understand. Yeah, that's Fucky. I'm sure you tried Fucky already, right?
Yeah, fuck, he said to go fuck myself. So,
Now you know he got his name.
yeah, I can see it. I don't think he named himself.
I really don't deal too much in vehicles, but if you head over to level if you head over to level 986, I know there's quite a few more like speeder repair shops and things like that. It might be tough to get it in there, but if you can, you'll definitely find the guy you're looking for.
What's the guy's name?
What level was that? I couldn't hear it over the sound of the clinking credits.
Oh, now I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, Russell,
sorry,
you
my mic
cut out.
Yeah, no, my mic unplugged itself. 986.
Ah, okay.
And what's the
Thanks.
dude's name?
What's up?
What's the guy's name?
He said that it was, he didn't have a specific person, but there are a lot of places that service speeders and air speeders and things like that there.
Okay.
He said you'll find the guy you're looking for. There are multiple shops there, basically. You may have to
Somebody
ask
will be
around.
willing to get it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I kind of
Okay.
just I start looking over the wares at their shop. Is there
Well, he doesn't have
anything-
anything like out in the open. It's all locked up in the back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay.
got like his little workbenches and stuff with some various like weapons on it, but yeah, everything's pretty locked up tight.
Okay.
So, since we're getting 10k star credit, everybody technically has an extra 2,000 that they can spend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 5 ways.
Let's see. and that would put me at a character moment, but that'll put me about 300 experience away from leveling. So if anybody is willing to dive into their experience a tiny bit, if I spend everything I own, that'll get me like within 400 experience.
Well, hold
Within
on.
300 or
we
400
might be able to do something with that ship on that other level.
Yeah, true.
If we can get at least another...
If we can get a couple thousand credits a piece out of it, like even to a scrap shop, I'm sure something like that's
If
probably.
we could try to sell it for
Couple
25k,
thousand.
that's enough for everybody to definitely level.
Hmm.
And it's a ship, I feel like we could probably sell it for more than 25. But, like,
That's true.
if we just want to get rid of it fast, maybe like
Yeah.
25k, that's as low as we'll go. Also, try not to seem desperate.
Dev looks around at the shop and he's like, "Man, I really got to get a sitting room or something for you guys. You seem to spend a lot of time hanging out here. Not that I mind or anything. You guys are nice, but yeah, I really should get some chairs or something." You guys are just like standing in a circle.
Well, Dev,
The rap
we
cipher.
like you and your brother. You guys are good business partners, which is why we always come to you.
He looks over his shoulder at his brother and he looks back at you and he's like, "My brother likes you too. Me and he chuckles. He's obviously kidding, but
Dev, you know you love me.
Affects mind.
Oh no, he's just like, "Yeah, you guys are all right."
He's
Tell you
like,
what,
wait
Dev,
a minute, I am in love with you.
Tell you what, Dev, I'll be the first customer. What
What can I do you for?
you happen to come across any other lightsaber parts, light weapon parts you got available?
Hilts, emitters, all the guts. I got most of it. It's the crystals I can't get a hold of, but
That
everything
is
else
fine.
I got.
Let's see. Let me pull that back up.
You'd be surprised what some people throw away.
Right?
He gives you a little wink.
Well, let's see. What about you got anything? You got any beams? You got a keen beam I could probably take off your hands for you.
Beans?
Beam.
Oh, B-E-A-M.
Yes.
What part is that? Sorry.
I am looking. It's a cell.
Oh,
My
power
bad.
cell?
Yeah, it's a cell. Or no, because then I'd have to change that out. Damn it! I'm trying to. No, I don't think I'll be able to buy any of those yet. Those are way too rare. Metagaming, sorry, but I'm trying to find out where to take this. What about what are those things
We all
called?
metagame here. It's okay.
Yeah, true. A little bit.
It's part of playing.
What
the
about some light foils? You got a couple of light foils?
game. You looking for the chassis or what? Are you?
Whole
I
kit
don't
and caboodle.
have any completely put together. If that's what you mean.
Okay, so then
Just
don't worry
have-
about
just have
that then.
nuts.
Okay, that didn't really work. Tell you what, I'll let my friends do some more shopping. I'll have to do some more thinking.
Okay. You feel free to, make yourselves at home. I'm gonna go back to my work here if that's okay with you. Just let me know if you need something.
I already know what I want.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
If he
same.
happens to have any. I guess I'll go next unless you want to go, Garb.
Yeah, mine's just quick. I just need a pocket scrambler.
Scrambler.
That's 800 credits.
Oh, thank you.
I think
Um,
that's something we should all get so our feeds can't be picked up on by anybody else, because we've been getting a bit more nefarious lately with our, escapades.
How much are they?
800. But it's worth it. It'll keep them out of our hair.
Okay.
He says, yeah, I got a scrambler, 1,000 credits.
1,000? Jeez. Ah. I like you, Dev. But I know you like me too. So how about we talk it down a little bit? I'll give you 9.
900? All right,
I
dude.
mean, he is gonna have to do it for
If you give him for 900, you're gonna have to give the rest of us for 900.
But
okay, listen.
but
The
he gets-
reason I didn't even get to explain myself. The reason I'm charging 1,000. That's my last one.
Ah.
But I can do
That's
900.
tricky. All right, yeah, I'll take mines for the 1,000 just so you can fucking resupply yourself.
Maybe get us a couch to sit on when we come back.
Yeah, go buy us a couch.
All right, deal. He takes your credits and returns with the pocket scrambler or the.
And I'll start installing it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna start working on it to install.
Yeah, I'm gonna
your
start putting it as
rest
my rest pad right now.
Okay.
All right, I guess I'll go
who's
next.
Yeah.
All right, Dev. I'm looking for a force focus chassis, and then there's a couple mods I'm also interested in. And I'm talking premium quality goods here.
When you say focused, you talking a lightsaber or something different?
Something different. It's more for channeling our force powers through.
Ben says he should get a hologram couch. You want a chassis and a what else?
A couple mods for that chassis. I'm looking for a inlay conductor and a prism emitter.
Interesting. Some fancy stuff. I may need to rummage around a bit. My inventory is a little cluttered, but let me see what I can do. Was that going to be it, or is there anything else?
That's all I want. And if you don't have it on you, I'm willing to pay for you to obtain them.
Were you going to say something, gentlemen?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask Dev. Do we get to keep this Camp Tono that the credits came in and they kind of hold up the case?
Yeah, keep it, man. I'm not going to make you lug around that whole thing in your pockets.
Cool, thanks.
It weighs it's a lot of credits. It weighs about 5 pounds, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if anyone wants to pocket their share, I feel more than free. But if anything, I'm happy to.
Garm's
hold
over
on to
encumbered again.
this.
That 5 pounds put him over.
No. It actually puts me on.
How many power cells do you have in your pocket right now?
I'm bulging. I'm bulging with power cells. I have 20.
Are we gonna keep those at base, or are we gonna try to discard
Actually,
some?
no. I have. Actually, my mistake. You're right. I have 40 power cells.
There you go.
So, if anyone wants some ammo, feel free.
Yeah. Let me get some of those power cells.
How much do you have right now?
I have 13 power cells.
I'll give you 6 or
Wow.
7. But I'll put you
go.
at 20.
And how much does a power cell weigh? 1 pound each?
Yeah.
Are y'all guys done shopping or?
We're waiting on Dev. He's looking
Yeah,
for my
he's
goods.
checking on something. Just give you a minute to talk.
Those are about the only things I was interested in looking for right now. Hopefully, he'll have the chassis and at least the inlay conductor, because that'll affect the save DCs. That'll be good.
So I have like this racial feature called natural empathy. And it gives me like limited telepathy to allow me to sense mood shifts in those around me. I have advantage on wisdom or insight checks to determine emotions against humanoids and beasts within 10 feet of me. When I was talking to Dev, could I retroactively make an insight check just to see if like post phone call his mood shifted towards us at all?
Tell you what, what would be your modifier for that? For insight?
It would be
like a +3 or something?
Yeah, it would be actually wow, I have no wisdom, so it's just flat 0. I have no modifier.
Okay. We'll say you're passive because advantage gives like +5 when we're dealing in passives. we'll say your passive insight was about 15 or so.
Yeah.
His mood towards you guys didn't seem to shift. His mood
Okay.
seemed to have shifted, but not necessarily like about you guys, if that makes sense.
That's all I was curious about.
Yeah.
What
He
I-
still seemed genuine.
What I think happened is because we weren't the only crew he was hiring to get this blueprint. I think they just got unlucky, and we happened to be there when they came in. So unfortunate for them, they all died. Well, except for one guy. One guy got away.
That's neither here nor there, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Dev comes back, and he's like, "Listen, I hate to tell you this, but all I've got is lightsaber junk. I don't have the parts you're looking for, but I can look for it. If you want to send me with some money, I can do my best, and we'll settle up when we're done. The more you can hand over, I don't want to front the whole thing, but just I don't know exactly what rarity you were looking for. That sounds like a pretty rare item, but I can certainly reach out."
I'm sorry. Say that again.
To summarize, he was just like, he can look for it for you. He doesn't have it, but if you wanna send some money with him, it'll help him find it faster or more easily.
Yeah. He's got my 2K of in-store credit, and I'll give him another 10K.
Okay,
try
just
to
to
obtain it for
clarify, how much of this is towards the purchase of the actual item, and how much is towards helping me find it? Because I'm gonna have him roll for it. You know what I mean? If he can find it or not.
Right. So the more money you spend, the higher his chances of finding it.
Yeah. For every 1,000, it gives him like a +1, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 13K that I have on my person, and then
Uh-huh.
2K from the store credit, so 15K towards finding and obtaining.
Finding it?
It is actually a maximum of +10. Sorry,
So 10,000 credits.
max of
so
10,000
maximum
credits?
Yeah.
max of 10 to find it.
5K towards finding it, 10K to obtaining to pay for them, I guess.
Okay, so 5K. All right.
Yeah.
And then you gave him 10 to. Okay.
So
Dev,
that's
do you
1,500
have any?
experience,
Oh, sorry.
right?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's. By the way, for everyone who doesn't know, we're doing a like kind of gold XP system. So that is 150 experience you just earned yourself by paying.
That's
You mean a
1,500 experience.
Sorry, 1,500 experience. My bad.
10 credits is 1 experience.
Right. My bad. I always forget about the 10-to-1 thing with credits. Oh, hi, Cracks.
Dev, do you have a sabak deck that you're willing to pot with?
I've never been much of a COD player. No, I'm afraid I don't.
And I kind of look back, I'm like, hey, Gok.
He looks over. Doesn't say anything, but he's looking at you.
You got a sabak deck you want to let go of? Good talk. I like him. He's a good guy.
I assume he looks like some.
Looks like a big fucking bat. He's a bit bigger than his brother. His brother's a small creature, but he is medium.
That's funny. So is he like your big brother, like actually, or just like physically?
See a big little brother.
He looks over at him and he's just like, well, technically we're brothers in a biblical sense, but
Okay.
or wait, not a biblical sense. That's not what I meant. But we're brothers in a sense. We both hail from the same planet, but nah, we never are. We don't really. Duffel don't really know the parents. It's we just kind of met up one day. We both had an interest in guns, and boy, we used to get into some trouble, just like you boys back in the day. But we opted for the simpler life here.
Well, I appreciate you both. And I kind
I
of shake his
appreciate
hand.
you. I've been making some pretty good money since you guys rolled into town. I hope you don't disappear on me.
Because I remember Dozak talking about the Transdoshan. I didn't personally see him. Would I be able to recall as Garm that the Transdoshan worked at the
I'll give you the
surgery?
same deal I gave Connor. You can roll
Okay.
at disadvantage.
A disadvantage insight check with my 0 modifier?
Mhm.
Let's go.
There's always a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Let's go.
I like how out of character everybody's basically put it together, but in character no one can seem to fucking figure it out. That's because
Right.
Krax is the only one that knows and he hasn't told anyone. No, actually, he failed his insight check too.
I did. I just
Oh, that was Rhythm leaving.
Bye, Rhythm.
By rhythm.
Yeah, I didn't see the guy, so I can't even try to piece it together.
I heard it from Dozak, and I'm like, Transdoshan. I'm like, well, I've only seen one kind of thing. But yeah, let's I'm gonna go gamble my share. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm gonna make this money into more money. That's what I do.
You didn't want to go check out that level and try to scrap our Republic
I
ship?
mean, you guys can go on without me, but I know what I gotta go do.
But Garm, you're my.
I walk up to Dev and I slap a sonic rifle and a rocket launcher loaded onto the table, and I say, "How much can you give for this? How much can you give me for this?" And then I throw another rocket on the table, and
I'll
this.
Throw it, set it down.
When you throw that rocket launcher on the table, he looks at it like it's Christmas morning and he just unwrapped a Super Nintendo. He is just in love right now, and he's just like, "Oh baby, would you look at this? A Republic rocket launch! Oh my!" And he's trying to pick it up. He can't even fucking pick it up. It's so big, and he's just like, "Oh my goodness! Let me just take a look at man. It's in mint condition too. Oh my goodness!"
That's mint. That is mint. That's straight out the box.
I don't think anyone's even fired it. And sorry, what was the other thing you plopped on the table?
Sonic rifle. I stole it. It's all beat up. I'm sure I stole it off a guy.
He said, "Tell you what, I'll give you 5,000 for the lot of it."
That's fair enough. Sounds good to me. Since I have you, do you have any premium missiles?
Sorry. Premium missiles, huh? Yeah, I think I got a couple in the back. How many were you looking for?
You know, just have a couple on hand, maybe 2.
Okay, yeah. Let me go take a look. He heads back. He as he walks by, he kind of like gives his brother like a little slap on the arm, and his brother comes over to pick up the weapons, and he just doop 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 doop, and he takes it back there too. They're both in the back now. Just giving anyone the opportunity if they want to say anything while they're gone.
Nope.
Let me see what real quick. Second.
I'm looking at potential things to purchase.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's crazy. Last session was all guns and ammo and just
It was
blowing stuff up,
oh.
And now this
It was
session is
balls to the
yeah,
wall
we're
the whole
getting
time.
kind of
Well,
the
this is
aftermath.
literally this is the
Well,
aftermath of
while
the huge
he's
ordeal.
while he's back there, I kind of like lean over and I yell, "And a power belt, and about 10 power cells if you got them."
You need more
You have any
power
grenades?
cells?
I can
my
give you
God.
10 power cells.
Well, you were being pretty chasty, Garm.
I just slide him the 10 power cells.
Forget the power cells.
I'll take them back then.
No. I'm taking your power cells. I'm telling him to forget the power cells.
I'm taking yours. You leave those there. That's less weight off my back.
Alright, give me a sec to add all this up. I'm just
So I need to spend another 3,000 credits in order to level up. I need 3,000 credits.
I don't even know how much I need to level up. I'm not tracking.
Everybody, well, except for you, because you're level 2.
Yeah, I am level 2.
You're level
But
dose.
you need 900 experience to hit level 3. 900 total experience.
How much did you say you need?
Well, he's got more than enough to hit level 3 now.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like... Okay.
You wanted premium or standard, Sammy?
Premium.
What are the missiles for? Your wrist launcher?
Yes, sir.
And then the power belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I could move my character so somebody else could be.
He comes back and he says, I'll give them to you for 500 a pop.
Okay, so 500 for the power belt and 500 per premium missile?
Yeah, for each premium missile. You said you wanted 2. So
Yeah, okay. 1,500 to... yeah, I could probably with 1,500.
Anything else I can get for you boys while you're here?
Yes, Steph. Do you carry some armor reinforcements? Need to see about not taking so much damage.
I can certainly modify some armor. I have some unmodified armor, and if you'd like, I can start working on it. That's the sort of thing you're looking for.
Sure, let's go for it. Does need to be light. But I'm looking for something that's absorptive. And what was the other one I was looking at? And reactive. Might take everything you gave me, but I'm wondering if we can work something out.
What kind of quality of the items are you trying to get?
Well, they're both premium. It would give absorptive 1, which would reduce damage from incoming volleys, and then or is it reactive? When you're wearing armor with the reactive property and a creature hits you with an attack roll, you gain a bonus to your AC against the next attack from that creature that's equal to the reactive one. So if I get hit with something, even if it's just reactive 1, that means the next time they try to attack me, they have to roll 1 higher in order to hit me. And that'll work with if I manage to get enough experience to get to level 4, because the feat I want to take, it'll tie in with that pretty well.
You want what now? Adaptive and reactive?
Adaptive and reactive. They're
Is
both
this an
armor
armor- is this
modifications.
You're purchasing an armored chassis?
I mean, it's going to be light armor. It's going to have to be, but it's the only thing I'm pushing in.
Hey, that's more than me.
I mean, it'd be really great if I could just, work the modifications into the clothing I'm wearing. That way I can still use my mage armor, but I don't think that's going to be an option.
Yeah, your current armor isn't moddable. It's not a chassis.
Yeah.
It's the upside to getting all these credits is now we can start working on moddable stuff.
Working on like the big stuff and try to flesh out the characters, and so they can start finally going down their skill trees,
You said you wanted what rarity? Sorry, of chassis?
They are, well, I mean, it would have to be
Armor.
premium, wouldn't it have to be, in order to have premium modifications?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure if I can make that work, but It's worth trying.
A premium item is anywhere between 1,000 to 5,000.
I mean, that's what I figured. So, like, even worst case scenario, if he charged $5,000 for all of those, I might be able to talk him down that last 1,000, and then I would spend everything I have here. But
And
it could
two
be
premium
done.
Modifications, essentially.
yeah, two premium modifications.
So he's doing the same thing as me. Needing a
Basically.
chassis and 2 mods.
That's expensive.
I mean, that's what I had to do for the lightsaber. Made sense.
Yeah, but at
But-
least he had those. I got nothing better to spend my credits on anyway, since I can't wear armor and I only need
Right?
one lightsaber. The chassis is the only thing I need to focus on. My force focus.
He can do it for. Wait, I just need to calculate one more thing. I'm sorry, this is a
Very
lot of
good.
math.
And that's okay.
Never okay, Russell. Feel bad.
I know.
Damn.
He knows I love him.
Do you though?
Yeah, I'd be someone up for Russell.
You would trip somebody in a zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse to save Russell?
Oh, 100%. Especially if they're like slightly more annoying than Russell.
I think it was Sammy who said yesterday that he would trip me to save Russell in a zombie apocalypse.
All I can think of is the end of Shaun of the Dead, where he's got him out in the fucking dog shed.
And then he plays Xbox with it. Oh, it's so great.
I've not
Oh.
seen that movie all the way through. I really need to.
Shaun of the Dead was great.
It's so good.
I think. Tell you what. Since I know we've been kind of chilling here, but if anyone needs to take a 5-minute break or anything,
Yeah.
I guess now would be a decent time. If you need to grab a water,
Sounds like
Sucker.
say less.
fam.
I'll go ahead and do that for a minute.
He's
I'll
I'll
wait.
finish up what I'm looking for here.
No, you're good.
I'll chill.
It gives me a chance to get some water and take a pee break. So
Don't stop being down, someone for a good time. I'm having a ball. That's because they brought up Shaun of the Dead, so I was thinking about the scene inside of the
Careful, we're on
The winch-
YouTube. Gotta watch the licensed music stuff.
oh yeah, the Winchester where they all beat the zombie in sync to the music.
Such a good I knew you guys were going to be shopping. I probably should have brushed up on this a little bit more. Got a total for Connor Conley. Hello everyone that's still with us. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Sorry we're on break right now. We're just big chilling, but we should be back next minute or so.
Just a temporary break. Yeah. I'm very excited for the next leg of this because we're pretty much jumping into a whole new arc right after this.
Yeah, that was kind of this is kind of the end of the level 1 to 3 like intro.
Hmm.
Now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of the setting. Very exciting.
Very truthfully so.
Mhm.
So the star part of Star Wars should be coming into play soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I definitely, man. I've been looking over the ship combat, and it doesn't seem super complicated. But yeah, the first time we're definitely gonna have to really take our time with it. You know.
Hmm.
Maybe we can even meet up off stream or something ahead of time to have like a little practice run or something.
I'm super down for that.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Go for it.
Yeah, do you, man?
Something that we're gonna have to do in the future is when people leave their cameras, to go ahead and set your cameras to
Turn off.
turn off the You can go like, I want to broadcast to others. Just
Mhm.
just click nothing. That way it sends you to your character art. But you should also make sure that your character art is actually set on the ads at the bottom right.
Okay.
You make sure
and
it's actually on the correct character token.
How do I get it to do that if I wanted to like turn off my camera? But when I turn off the camera, I want it to show.
Go to settings, the wheel at the top.
Mhm.
Yeah, go all the way to the bottom, and then you'll see something that says, "I want to broadcast to others."
It
Well,
literally
yeah.
shows
I
up
mean-
on AS when I do it.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
click-
that, but I mean, like, if I
Then you click
Yeah.
reconnect. After you do that, go to broadcast to others. Nothing. Reconnect.
Look at that. I'm gonna change my Roll20 profile picture to Garm.
What's it called? If you go to,
see, but
uh,
it just shows that thing.
that means, wait. Go to at the bottom right. You need to make sure you go to your character and not your name, because you have two. When you go to the as scroll down menu, you have your display name and you have your character token. You want to make sure you click the one that's your character token. So, what's it called? Right now, both Jama and Connor, they both have their things set to their character name, their display name, and not their token. It looks exactly the same because that's obviously what we're using.
Yeah,
but-
we
but
were
you-
wondering how to get like my token to display or
What's
the
it called?
artwork that's on my token
Go
to
to
display there.
the chat. Go to the main chat.
Mm-hmm.
The main chat. Scroll down to the text box where you see
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
You should see your name appear there twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of them is your display name token, and the other one is your character token.
I changed,
Gotcha.
What's it
I
called?
changed it. So
Jama did it the hard way, but you know. Actually-
Millionaire.
What's it called?
it
Jama is still.
works.
What's it called? You need to do what I said. Go to the ads in the text box and click the character token name, not your display name. Which is, I think, usually your token is the second one. It puts your name at the top, and the
Yeah.
second one will be your character's token name. That's the one you want to click. Oh, Anthony, what I was saying is that whenever you leave your camera for like a break or something, turn your video broadcasting off to show your character art while you're away from your camera,
Okay.
because that's way more interesting than a blink room.
Yeah. Especially with an unbuilt computer in the picture.
Beautiful. Okay, Dozak, I finally have your price if you're ready.
Beautiful. Let me hear it.
23,000 credits.
Oh my god. For 3 pieces?
I
The max
was
cost of 5,000?
For the fiber arm and the upgrade, I can do it for 7,500.
Sounds like a
That-
fair deal to me.
That's pots and labor.
Wait, wasn't he wanting 2 mods to go with that armor chassis?
Mm-hmm. That's including it.
Oh my.
man. That's,
75
those are some,
Mods are supposed to be half price like consumables,
yep,
so they're a little cheaper than you would think.
Let's
The mods
see.
are?
yeah.
Oh,
Unless you want to pay full price. It's almost better too with this XP thing.
well, if that's the case, then I could probably do an extra 2,500 towards him finding the 3 things that I need. Because with
it's in increments of 1,000. Remember, it's 1,000, and you get a +1 with a max of 10.
right. Okay. Well then,
You gave him 5,000 already.
Yeah.
Okay,
and that
so-
leaves. Yeah.
7,000 should be enough to buy the chassis plus the 2 mods. Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
it depends on his seller.
depends,
Yeah.
Depends how much he gets it for. He didn't tell you how much it was going to be. He just told you he needed some money because he couldn't front you the whole cost.
All right. Well, let's move 3,000 of what I'm willing to pay towards finding it instead. So 7,000 to pay, plus
And
8,000 to
towards
find.
Okay, I'm with you.
And then if I need more credits, then to pay for them from Dev after he obtains them, then I can just get more credits that way.
And it was a force focus
Force focus
chassis.
chassis, and then those
Premium?
2. Yes.
And what were the mods again? Sorry.
Let me pull it up. I have it on a different page. The inlay conductor chipped, which is a premium rarity.
Yep.
And then prism emitter apprentice, another premium rarity.
Maybe we should briefly explain how upgrading items works.
I
Yeah,
don't want to go into that. If you guys are curious about how any of the mechanics work, Star Wars 5e is the website. Those are the rules we're using. It's all there if you can find
There's
it.
also
And there's
really
a link in
cool
the description
Discord.
for it.
Yeah, there's a Star Wars 5e Discord. Plug. These guys are awesome.
They're so
Um,
helpful. They're so nice. If you have
yeah,
questions, pretty
they're
much everyone in
amazing.
there will jump in and try to help you.
Maybe if we get enough help or enough prodding, we can create our own videos describing some of the mechanics and add it to
Yeah.
the channel.
Yeah, if you
Usual.
guys genuinely want us to do breakdowns, just like bother us and we'll probably cave.
It's
Alrighty. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah,
what is Sammy here?
Easy.
he's here.
Okay, so has everyone purchased everything they want to purchase?
For now. Yeah.
Until I
Yeah.
can get some more money to help Dev obtain them.
Yeah, he said he'll get back to you on that. But you can consider all that money you spent towards experience.
Yep.
And if everyone else has added their experience as well.
How much experience is 1,000?
100.
100?
It's a factor of 10.
10 to 1.
And how much do I need to get to level 3? I forgot.
900 total experience.
Hmm.
Okay.
You should have 300, so you only need to send 6,000 credits.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll go ahead and look an arc caster chassis, and all the parts.
All the parts?
All the parts. Yes, I'll start with the chassis.
Premium?
You know what? Let's take no. Let's go above and beyond. How much should a prototype prototype be?
5,000 to 25,000 is what a prototype is worth.
Okay, 25,000 is too much. Premium it is.
Well, it's from 5,000 to 25,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we said, we take the highest on the chassis.
You could probably afford the chassis and no mods.
No, 25,000. No, nobody can afford that.
I said possibly.
Premium chassis it is.
Is there any mods you wanted with that?
$1.5 billion.
Right. It's like they're all so good, but we're gonna have to wait for like tier 2 for half of this stuff.
Premium chassis will run you 7,500 credits.
Okay, that is the first 7,500. Wait, oh.
Would it be cheaper
Sure.
if he worked on the weapon itself to make it moddable instead of buying a caster?
And now I'm looking for easiest we'll go to is an accuracy focus Mark II Blaster Modification Premium.
Okay. So the premium. Call it another 500. Make it eight grand even.
All right. Oh, this is the one hold on. Now I'm looking for the burst core. It's a premium core.
That one is it's a little tricky to find. That one's going to be another 1,000, so you're up to 9,000 now. I do have one in stock, but it's my last one.
I will absolutely take it. I will yoink that real quick.
I assume somebody is translating because all of this is in Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll translate for him.
Right.
Vavrus is actually like fluent in Wookiee.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he's not, but I'm sure he has a vocoder. But
Core.
Christ would never
I've got-
touch that.
Attachment. Need some help. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Let's see. Oh. Okay. You know what? It's time to be edgy.
Oh lord,
When are we
what are you doing?
I'm going to ask for a bayonet to be affixed to it.
A bayonet? We're going old school here, huh?
He likes
When
to
in-
get up close and personal.
When in doubt,
Stab it out.
it's a premium attachment.
Another 500. I got some sharp metal I can slash onto the end there. So we're up to 9,500 total. Sounds like, if I remember correctly.
Don't forget to be
Core
using your
attachment.
2,000 in-store credits first
Mhm.
before taking
Core.
off on your personal credits.
Targeting core attachment. Okay, the last thing I need. Oh, looks like there's only one possible purchase I can make, and then an amplifying barrel to round out the 4 attachments, 4 items.
Call that another 1,000. What was
75, 85, 95, 10,500.
Oh, 2,500. Sorry, there's been a lot of numbers today.
And here
What
I
was the
thought you were
last
just trying to
upgrade
cut
you
us a
got,
deal.
What was the last upgrade you got called?
Amplifying barrel.
Okay, just curious. We all Gucci?
I
And,
believe we are.
All right.
yeah. Does it put together?
Yeah. Well, no. These are the parts are separate.
All
And I
right.
would just have to
I
wait for him
will-
to finish building whatever that blueprint was for, because he said he would give us one as part of the terms.
That's gonna probably take some time.
It'll take some time, but I think that's the only loose
Well-
thread that we have here.
Yeah,
For now.
whoever bought parts, it all did come separate.
How much?
What
how much will it
Connor
take to
paid
put them
for
together?
this to get put together? Oh, to put it all together. Well, you guys are really loading up my things I got to do here, but I can't promise the speed of it, but I can do it for another 1,000 credits.
Well, Dev, it sounds like you're gonna need to hire another worker.
I think I am. Tell me if you know anybody.
Yeah, no problem.
So I guess that's 11,500 total.
I am proficient with artificer's tools. Dev, if you ever need some help in that department.
Is
I mean,
my pocket
time.
scrambler installed?
well, you have to install it on your pad, right?
Yeah.
It's actually
Oh,
just an
okay.
attachment. It doesn't actually require an extensive amount of work.
Yeah,
Or
you can
got-
probably
Yeah,
just
no,
do
that's
that
why I was
yourself.
asking. That's why I was
Plug it.
asking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's installed.
Okay.
Hell,
took
Regardless,
you-
we
it
should
took you, like,
probably
you could have been doing that this whole time.
He
That's
was.
what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
and
Just listening.
let's see. We need to find someplace and take a break.
Well, didn't Dev also...
Dozak's just like looking at himself. He's all like bruised up, and he's like there's bleeding profusely.
Well, your wounds did get closed by the bleeding.
Yeah.
Fulgore did force heal you, but
We've
yeah, you
also
definitely took a
probably
beating.
had a short rest to get here. If you want to.
Not well.
A short
I
rest
guess
being an
everyone-
hour?
It didn't take an hour to fly.
No, it does not
Oh,
take
okay.
an hour.
Well, we haven't really been doing anything.
Tell you what, I'm sure it's been at least an hour. We can call the time we've spent here a short rest.
And 4.
It's been about
Give
an
me-
hour IRL too. So
Oof.
Throwing hit dice for the meme.
Yeah, I'm throwing. If it's been an hour, I might as well try and do something. You know.
I'm gonna use my force recovery. Finally,
oh, some
My-
spell slots back.
yeah, I'm
Or,
gonna get
force
I'm gonna
points.
get 5 force points back, putting me at 10. Is that once a day or once a short rest? I think it's once a day.
It's once a day. It's got to be.
Yep, must complete a long rest before you can do it again. But you have to use it during a short rest.
Right. It's like Wizard's Arcane Recovery type thing.
Yeah.
Should they?
I don't normally play wizards.
Now you do.
No, I'm technically playing a sorcerer.
Playing a consular is what you're actually playing.
All right.
Well, I
Okay.
meant in terms of familiarity, seeing as how I
Yeah.
basically have meta magic.
Right. It's a blend. It's a mishmash.
Okay.
I guess it's
Like-
closer to pressure because you don't have a book either.
Yeah, and we don't have to have spells prepared. You just have all of your spells prepared as force and tech users.
Where to, boys?
Well,
Gee, I don't know, Cracks. Are you gonna take up that loose thread you've been thinking on?
tweet, tweet, bird, bird.
Loose thread.
Not at all.
Uh,
I know exactly. I can't. Kyle knows what he's talking about.
Kyle knows what you're talking about.
Cracks has no idea what he's talking about.
Well, I was saying that as Connor, not as Dozak.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you
okay.
said
Oh.
cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably should have specified that. My bad.
Oop, nope, we missed it. I'm not gonna metagame that. I'm not gonna metagame.
Okay,
I
so
am,
Collective
uh,
metagamers.
What
I'm
floor
just
did
gonna.
Dev save to take the ship? What was it? Floor 985?
986.
986?
Yeah, I believe it was 986.
Do we want to try to go scrap the ship?
we should at least try to find somebody who's willing to take it off our hands. Make an effort to, at least.
That's a yes.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way to level 986.
Yep.
Probably don't want to bring this ship with us. Garm, do you want to download like the schematics for it so that whoever we try to sell it to can look at it through that?
Sure. So, we'll just head back over there then, I guess.
So, when the 5 of you step outside,
I'm just fighting everything.
come in, Dozak. Okay. as the five of you step outside, down the street you can see two security droid sentries. They appear to be standing guard, and they take notice of you when you walk outside, and they start talking to each other, and they're like, "Are those the ones we're supposed to be looking out for?" "I think so." "Hey, can you come here a minute? We need to ask you a question."
Garm starts running.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah,
Garm starts running.
I knew this was happening.
Not again.
I forgot to click on my character first. But...
Wait, hang on. Oh,
I
God.
forgot to click my token. Oh, I win.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So many things on the tracker.
Oh, wait, what happened? Do I have to reroll?
No, just here. I'll add you to the. There you go. It's happening. Just making sure all my
I don't even know what's going on right now.
advantage.
Like as Anthony or Fulgore?
Yes.
Some people aren't meant to have multiple monitors.
No,
What's it
like,
called?
we don't even know what they want.
I
Just wanted to
know
ask you a
that-
question.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
You're
Garm's
making yourself look
terrified.
guilty by running.
I am guilty.
Running is does make it look pretty guilty.
Chase him.
Look,
Oh,
man,
don't
the
mind
last
him.
time
He's just really got to go to the bathroom.
The last
Plant
time they chased me. The last time they chased me, they killed me. Okay.
Really got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh,
Garm's got PTSD from the last time he had to deal with security.
in case everyone forgot, Garm did technically just break out of prison less than like a day or two ago.
It was a whole week. It was a week ago. It was like over a week ago.
Yeah, it was a week ago. That's,
We still
did.
that's fresh. I'm not
Right.
going back.
Okay, first on the initiative is actually someone that you can't even see.
Wow, screw that
Great.
guy.
Who's that Pokemon?
Pikachu.
It's Pikachu. It's Jigglypuff.
Oh, he's actually-
For some reason, I imagined that Lucario would fit really well in this setting. It might be all the blue I see on screen, though.
Probably. Or maybe all
You-
the Pokemon Unite you play.
Yeah. Top of my
you hear servos whirring as a K2 droid rounds the corner, and he's looking over your direction, and he says, "Stop by order of the New Republic." And he is going to. I think he's actually just going to take a dodge action now.
He's not going to try to tell us what he's after?
He said, "Stop in order of the New Republic."
Yeah, but why?
Because Garm turned around and started running.
That's your turn, full bro.
Started running and never turned.
We'll give you 60 feet, Garm, since you said that before initiative was rolled.
Okay.
If you dash, you can move. You'll move up to 60 feet. I can give you that.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. We're zooming.
Well, guys, what's the plan? Are we staying or are we running? Well, Cracks, I know you're always willing to fight. But I don't know if that's what we need right now. Anybody else's input? Karo, Dozak? What's the play here?
I just pulled my sniper rifle out.
The droids, they don't listen. They only follow orders.
We don't even know what they want.
Uh,
Why don't you approach them?
yeah.
Talk to them.
How about you approach them?
Yeah, then either run or shoot or do something.
Well, if everybody's gonna attack.
I'm gonna immediately dip.
Yeah, no.
I wanna let him attack and then I'm gonna dip.
I'm gonna take the dodge action and I'm just gonna run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn with the dodge action.
I look around at Cracks and Dozak. It's like, all right, boys, it's time to nut up or shut up. What are y'all doing? As I pull out my sniper rifle. I would be able to understand that, so go ahead and tell me what you.
It can mean whatever you want it to mean. I go last in the initiative order. I'm just gonna. If somebody starts combat, I'm gonna follow them. That's it. Because everybody goes before me. So if somebody starts combat, I'm following them. If they all run, I'm gonna run.
Kind of look around. I'm like, fuck, is it worth it? And I just immediately.
Also, if they shoot me, I'm gonna start combat. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna immediately. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna take a pop shot at it.
Nice. Are you shooting at the security droids or the K2? Well,
I'm gonna shoot at the regular security droid.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Boop 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 boop.
Nice.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Oof.
14 points of damage.
You in one swift motion, you're as soon as your sniper rifle is out of its sling, you pop and just dead center mass, you completely scrap this thing. It's on its ass. The other two droids like look over at it and they're like, can he do that?
Can he do that?
What else, Kara?
Can I hear them say? Oh, obviously I can hear him say that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can do whatever the hell I want, and then I take off 30 feet in this direction.
Full murder hobo. Oh, you can't go through the wall. You gotta go around.
Hey, hold on. Like here or
like, yeah, just
there.
Can't technically move on a like that.
Okay. Oh, come on now.
So you're like one square higher than full door. There you go.
That's my turn.
Does that? It seems like everyone's running.
I mean, if everyone's running, I guess I'm gonna have to join the team then.
Cheese it!
That old bender.
It's the fuzz, boys. Cheese it.
Okay, is that your turn? You have an
Yeah,
action?
I guess I'll take the dodge action. I guess.
Cool. Anthony said you dodged too, right?
Yep. I just don't know how to put that thingy on myself.
I don't know if you can. When you click your token, there's like a
Yeah, you
gear
can.
that pops out and a
Yeah,
little
there's
like.
a little symbol.
It's
Yeah.
the little. It's the thing that looks like a joystick.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. So we're using the rook as the dodge action.
Yeah,
Alright.
little power castle thing.
Offensive posture.
Actually, wait. These might actually not even have 30 feet. These things suck. Oh, no, they do. Alright, he's going to run 30 feet after you, and he's going to fire at you with his pistol. Correct.
Yeah, that's standard.
16?
16 hits.
It's going to deal 6 energy damage to you.
Good thing I rolled those hit dice.
Right.
He said, "Stop in the name of the law." Correct. Or Garm, sorry.
Yep.
That door is closed, by the way.
Oh, is it? Son
Oh,
of
yeah.
a... Alright, go up to it, and I start banging on it.
Maki heard the heat and he was like, "Nope."
And I'm like, yo,
Whoa,
give me my
Ma.
cruiser. Give me my fucking cruiser. Open the gate.
There's no reply yet, but give it a minute.
You want to be more polite there, Gordon?
Show them polite.
You're hollering at the camera, which is pointed at you, but there's that'll have to wait till his turn to open it. I guess I can put him on the initiative then. Okay, cracks.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my Artcaster. And the first thing I'm gonna do is Rage.
Okay.
And then I am going to put a whole bunch of electrical bullets into this droid.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
And by attack roll, you make a dexterity save. And since this is lightning damage, I think it has disadvantage.
I sure do. 11.
The droid's one weakness.
It fails. It takes 19 points of lightning damage.
You pull out your heavy Artcaster, and lightning surges forth across the quiet streets and rips through the droid, just completely frying every circuit in its body.
I could have probably dealt more damage to that, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 35.
Okay, I was like, I can put it underneath you.
Though realistically, I probably just jumped over the body.
He let out a Wookiee yell as you are into danger. Garm, the door clicks open, or slides open rather, and let's see, we'll have TC come out, and TC44 says, "Yes, what may I do? How may I be of service?"
Give me the chip to the cruiser.
I'm sorry?
To the cruiser. Am I speaking Huttese?
I believe you left with the chip, I'm afraid.
Push past them.
Snarky bastard.
Roasted.
And that's the
Well, I mean, we didn't officially.
movement, I guess.
Okay. Got only 25 movement, but I will move up, and let's see what he's gonna do. He is going to the security droid is gonna come up, and he's just gonna try to just strike you with a melee attack. He doesn't carry weaponry, but he is pretty formidable, but probably not as formidable as a Wookiee. You didn't reckless attack or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. He does roll a 26 to hit you, though.
Good thing I'm immune to
Lord.
exactly 26s.
For 8 points of kinetic damage.
That's great.
So he hits you with a and just like you feel his punch just connect with your shoulder, and the cold metal kind of digs into your flesh. But the blind rage is subduing the pain, so you'll definitely feel it later on. Fulgor.
So droids have disadvantage against attacks with lightning? Or
They sure
I would
do.
get to make advantage.
No, just disadvantage on saving throws.
Saving
Mhm.
throw?
yeah.
Saving throws that involve lightning.
That's not fair.
You would think you'd have advantage, right?
You want your cake too,
That's
bro?
too.
You
That's
wanna
too.
eat?
Yeah, I know.
You wanna
Real.
eat it?
I think we're just gonna keep going with everybody else. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I guess we'll just dash. 5, 10.
Because the attack roll is more about aiming it, you know.
Yeah.
Saves are kind of the
AOE.
yeah.
And I'm just gonna tell the protocol droid I'm here to pick up my red car, my red ship.
I'm here for my red car.
Yes, your speeders are parked right over there. Feel free to claim them at your leisure.
And then that will end my turn.
Kozak.
Let's see. Let me move that. Let me get. Let me make that show to others.
Actually, wait, didn't Karo go first last time?
I
I think Karo has the higher dex.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think Karo's got a +4.
Karo, you'll go first.
Yeah. Did I hear this Wookiee get striked or no?
Yeah, it's his battle cry. You're pretty familiar with it at this point.
You definitely heard his Artcaster.
Alright, so I heard it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man,
I heard it. I'm like, damn, this dude's been here for me since the get. So I round the corner again, and then I'm gonna take a shot at it because I can't leave him out here alone.
Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Oof.
12 unfortunately is not gonna
Yeah,
hit.
I didn't think it was gonna hit.
You aim again center mass, but its armor plating is too thick. This one's built with a little more heft to it. It definitely like kind of staggers back when it gets hit, but is undamaged. What else?
Um.
I think you got 15 feet, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't forget to reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
Well, it's not a. It doesn't count. Well, it count because the power belt that I just got. So.
Oh,
You have to take time to load the power belt, so I don't know if you've done that yet.
Yeah, I would
we were
say.
sitting around talking for like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move up, and then yeah, I'll just move up. Hopefully, he comes into my fucking zone, so I can blast him.
Come at me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now it's your turn, Dozak. Sorry about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 feet of movement. And then I am going to second level project magic missile.
The garbage or what?
So let's see if that
Give me
okay.
the garbage.
give me the
120.
garbage.
120.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah,
So
roll your damage.
44 plus 4.
44.
Basically.
You said second level?
Yeah.
Yep. 44 plus 4. So you extend your hands with the force and some of the bits of metal, scrap metal, and garbage
Garbage.
that are laying around. Yeah, just like some of the like loose asphalt and stuff to rise in the air, and they launch forward like missiles, and they connect with pinpoint precision, dealing 14 damage. It's tearing into its armor, piercing straight through. It was a pretty good hit. He definitely felt that one. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, there's more.
2 more appear around the corner. Stop! In the name of the law.
It's like more, really.
Yeah, I kind of just shrug at it. Like, there's always got to be more, right?
One of them hits, the other rolls a natural 1. he goes to fire his blaster, and you hear this this kind of like short-circuiting sound as it seems like his gun might have been defective, and he's like, "Stupid, defaulted, crap! They give us the worst guns." But the other one did connect. He's going to deal 3 energy damage cracks. I hope you can handle it.
Oh man, I don't know. That 1 HP I just took. God. I don't know. 14 more times and I'll be at 0. I don't know if I can handle this.
That'll make it Garm's turn.
Anyways, I started sprinting. I'm gonna use my full movement to get to Impetu's cruiser.
Are you jumping in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
the driver's seat, and I'm gonna start that bitch up. I know they're in the ignition.
Yeah, you jump in and it roars to life.
Well, how does it roar to life if I'm the one that has the starter?
You left it with him to work on it.
Yeah, Garm had the key to the cruiser or whatever, the shuttle, but yeah, you had to leave the keys with him so he could work on it.
Didn't
So it was
we
in
just pick up the keys from him since he said we could leave with them whenever?
That's a good point.
I mean, I don't know. We did
Like
this.
did you?
right before we went to go to get to the Death
Alright.
Brothers, wouldn't we have grabbed our own keys?
Alright, before I make this move,
Okay.
did you get the keys to your cruiser? Because that wasn't specified.
Well, I thought we.
Yeah, it was never.
both
It
did.
was never.
That's
it was
why
never stated.
It wasn't stated. Technically, nobody got the keys.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. So you tell me, did you retroactively, did you grab the keys?
Did you?
No, they're still in the car because he worked on them and said they were ready, and then we left to go sell the blueprint. Otherwise,
we left to go
I
next
guess
door.
that depends on whether or not he left the keys in the ignition, I guess.
most mechanics do when they're inside the shop.
Okay.
In my experience, they usually hand me the keys, but For
Yeah,
the
I
sake
usually
of-
get handed the key. It's usually not left in the
Yeah.
car.
well, if that's the case, then
It depends where you go.
Yeah.
Well, usually you don't leave a card there after it's done. You pick it up and you leave, so it's not an issue.
Well, usually
this-
you have to go
Yeah,
inside and get the
Rocky
key in
runs.
order to leave.
In this case, we're gonna say the keys were in the ignition.
Oh, so
Okay.
anybody could have just came in and stolen my car.
Well, but it's your car. He's not gonna let him take it.
I mean, yeah, but that's true for any mechanic.
Yeah, but
Except usually cars
Jama's
park.
literally taking my car right now.
Okay, anyways,
How was your
so
friend?
I start this
hope.
motherfucker up. I put the bitch in reverse. Can I move the token? Or is that my turn?
How much have you moved already?
I was here. So
Because I think you can only move the difference.
30.
Okay.
So is that
30.
You have to use his action to move it.
It's like half your movement to enter the car, right? So you have to dash to get inside of it.
Oh, okay. So
And so you'd
Well,
have
that's probably
15
gonna take
feet.
your
You'd
whole
have
turn.
15 feet of movement left over. Object interaction is to turn the car on. 15 feet remaining.
yeah, so that's
basically.
my turn. Yeah. I just started up.
I think I changed what rules I was using for the vehicles, but this looks right. Did I add the double dash thing? No, this one doesn't have double dash. Okay. Yeah, so you have 15 feet. You could begin like backing it out if you wanted.
Alright, so I have 15 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah, just back up there. I can't move the token.
Well, just move your token to show me where you want to move it, and I'll move it. Cool. Okay. Correct.
Any, mini, miny, bow. Catch a droid by its toes.
Hey, did I?
I'm going to, due to the practical use of ammo application, shoot this guy in front of me a bunch of times.
Cool.
So
Go
he
ahead
needs
and
to make his
save.
DC 15 deck save, possibly with disadvantage, because it's lightning.
He is in fact a droid.
He is, in fact, a meat pop.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Fail. Roll. So it's 17.
No, it is actually 21 points of damage.
Ooh.
God dang.
Yeah, you unleash another volley of lightning that it tears through this droid that was already heavily damaged from Dozak's assault on it, and it begins smoking, and you see small fires inside its chassis begin to burn it, and melt its circuits inside as it falls back over dead.
And then, for my bonus action, we're going to power jump behind him.
I knew it.
5 points of damage to the two droids.
No deck save or nothing. It just happens.
Nope, just hard 5.
You leap like the Hulk, just and land in a small shockwave that almost nearly knocks the droids off their feet.
And then my gun auto reloads, kind of.
TC-44 is going to get out of the way. Said, Master Faki left the keys in the ignition for your convenience. Sorry.
Woo!
Okay, that guy's dead. Fulgur, you're up.
We are going to use our action and dash, and we are going to use our bonus action to force leap.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to run and jump right into the passenger seat. Run, jump.
My man.
Effortlessly, Fulgor just does like a backflip and lands in the seat next to Garm. Kind of startling Garm a little bit. He forgot how far and how accurately Fulgor could jump. He lands in the
I give him a fist bump as he gets in. I'm just like, stop, and I put my sunglasses on.
What a draft cars! Hell's
Get in, losers. We're going droid hunting.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Okay. Arrow.
Well, I'm just gonna fire at the first one I see. So one directly.
There are two down there by cracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire at the one.
Go for it. 20 hits.
Does a 20 hit?
Oh, can't miss today.
No, wait. Actually, wait. Nah, I'll just
9?
take the 9. Just the 9's fine. I don't feel like doing anything special.
Yeah, you again. Just this thing was already getting ready to fall over, and you just go ahead and finish it off. Just hitting it squarely again. It collapses in front of cracks, and you can see cracks behind it when it falls down. He's got that look in his eye again. You're gonna need something to calm him down. His rage is starting to go out of control.
I'm going to take 30 feet of movement. And then that'll be... Actually, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Actually, no, yeah, it's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That'll be my turn.
Can't wait for 5th level, huh?
Second, I get to swing my great axe twice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move into range, and I'll finish that guy off with another project, I suppose. Yeah, let's go ahead and use project. Was gonna try to be flashy, but let's not do that.
Level 1?
Yeah, just level 1.
3.4. I mean,
Oh, yep.
3.4 plus 3.
How many force
Garbage
points do you have
leader.
left after this one?
He's got like 1,000,000 force points. He's a sentinel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have, yeah, but I am gonna have only 2 left, but I do have a little ace in my sleeve.
Hey, that's a level 1 spell.
10 damage.
You rip what's left of the K2 security droid. You rip like pieces off of it, and it goes flying into the other droid and just absolutely obliterates him. Brutality.
All right. And I'm just gonna shout to the other two. Let's get out of here before more show up. And then I guess I'll finish off my movement for the turn.
I will.
It has 60 feet of movement, by the way.
And if I dash, that's 120, right?
That door is not open.
Oh. So I guess we're reversing out.
Gotta do a 3-point turn.
Yeah, something like that. So if
Awesome
I dash,
powers.
would I be able to get to there?
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's what I'll do.
As you're here, I'm gonna move it real quick. Hang on a sec. As you turn the corner out of the compound, Fulgor, you see because you're on the passenger side, and we're gonna assume this is American style. You see a collection of individuals that are on foot heading towards you guys.
Hey,
2 of them look quite
Siltron.
familiar.
Hmm.
You see your good pal Siltron, as well as Tony Two Toes, who you recall was the former owner of the manager of the Twirling Twi'lek. You broke him out of prison when you broke out Garm.
Siltron, where have you been, man?
He looks around and just kind of shrugs. He's just like, around.
Oh, okay. What you got there, buddy?
What you got there?
Movie.
Tony calls over to you and he's like, "Oh, hey, if it isn't just the criminals I was looking for, Lord Donzo has requested your presence. If you could make your way to his, if you could follow us, we'll escort you to his lair, palace. Palace. That was what I was looking for."
All right. Well, we were
Lair.
just gonna go pick up our other friends.
Constituents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we'll come
All right.
with you, I guess.
Very well.
This
Sultran
awkward.
is he trustworthy? Because you're with them.
Sultran looks over at Tony and he's just like, "They didn't force me to come here."
Can I get an insight check as to his intentions?
Sure. On Sultran or on Tony?
Both.
Go for it.
You want one roll or two rolls?
Just one.
Okay. 18.
Sultran has always been kind of been a hard one to read, but if there was danger, you would be able to tell. He seems calm.
Okay. I just wanted to double check, make sure Sultran's not being there against his will or nothing as well.
Yeah, it seems like it's something up and up. If you'll also recall, they did say they wanted to meet with you at some point. They just
Yeah, I cut a deal with Tony, and when we broke
that's
him
right.
out.
That's right. Yeah, just let us grab our friend, the rest of our crew, and we'll come with you.
Garm, it is technically your turn. You've moved 50 feet.
Yeah, I
once
just
you
wanted
finish
to.
taking your turn from
Oh,
there.
I can only move 50. I thought I had the.
No, I said you've already moved 50. So you want
Oh.
to continue moving your original
Yeah.
path? Okay, I just wanted to give you the option if you wanted to
I
change.
just wanted to get to
I think
like
you were
here.
right here, right?
Yeah. You said it was 120,
Yeah. So,
so I would have got here.
yeah, you you slide around the corner Tokyo Drift style, and you see Cracks on a rampage standing over several very very broken battle droids.
Are we technically out of initiative since all the enemies are dead?
Well,
I'm not out of initiative.
Yeah, Cracks is still in initiative.
Well, I was
so I'm
asking
gonna
because I
keep it-
can get him out of initiative.
But
Okay.
not this turn.
But on your turn, yeah. When you're next to him. All right, Garm. Cracks, that'll make it your turn.
Do I see anybody else in the street?
Make a perception check.
You see Caro.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because it's
I was
a
about to
quick roll.
say,
Seems appropriate.
well, wouldn't you?
I'm giving
roll
myself
advantage?
disadvantage.
Red. You see just your friends on the street.
All right. I'm gonna roll a die 4.
I do not like the sound of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I am going to rush toward the Mandalorian, and
I'm gonna take a reaction shot at you.
Wow!
I was already in 30 feet. You can't.
That's why I was checking.
I was exactly one.
Exactly 30 feet.
Wow.
Just a little too close. Just a little.
As I run, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 15 dex save.
Or die.
It's okay
Yeah,
if
that's right. We do PvP in this game.
Just cracks
We're all-
BP.
We're all friends here.
19.
You save.
I guess you say. I'm just kidding.
No damage?
No damage. No, there's no half damage.
Do I still get to fire at you?
No, because I was outside. I was already within the 30 feet.
Ugh.
So yeah, I have to enter the 30 feet range, and I was already in.
35 feet away.
I was 30 instead of 35 exactly. I am
So-
going to keep rushing towards you, but then my turn ends.
Okay, I'll just narrate. So Karo, like the realization, like after you finished off that droid, like the realization comes that like Krax is like now shifted his gaze onto you, and you can see. I mean, he's just like glazed over. He's seeing red, and you you remember what happened at the club before when he kind of went berserk, and you managed to just narrowly avoid the lightning as it sails over your head, and you see him running up towards you, and he's like now like freaking like JoJo's, just like menacing, standing over you.
And then it's Anthony's turn.
All right. I'm gonna reach into my little frozen container and pull out some chocolate ice cream. Cracks! I got your ice cream here, buddy.
Are you like holding it up where you can see it?
Yeah.
You want me to make a perception check?
Go ahead and make another perception check with disadvantage. Your eyes are firmly locked on Karo at the moment. I guess. Yeah, no. Okay.
Be far away.
Anything else?
I could get closer to him.
Probably should have got
You are
closer
in the
to him
car, so if
first.
you move, you will need to disembark, and then
That's what you think.
You just jump out.
right. Force. I always forget.
I'm just gonna. Can we just say I jumped from the car all the way over here? No, wait, because
No,
I-
you're still limited by your charisma score, so that means you can jump up to 18 feet, I think, without you can jump up to 18 feet, which is basically 3 squares technically.
Yeah. So I stood up, I jumped out, landed right next to Dozak, and then ran towards Cracks to hand him his chocolate ice cream. The only thing that can bring him out of his barbarian rage.
What
Well,
would
that's,
you do?
So that was a jump, a move, and a dash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seeing as how you didn't respond while I was just in the car.
You handed it to Cracks, or you handed it to Karo?
It to Cracks. Did I say car?
Okay. I don't know. I was just checking. Okay, so Cracks, you see your favorite, most delicious treat. I mean, he's practically sticking it in your face now. So, you go for it.
We'll find out what happens on my next turn.
Oh, Karo, you're just kind of watching all this happen in front of you.
Yeah, so kind of like did this Wookiee really just shoot at me after everything? And I kind of want to shoot him.
Wow.
If you think Karo would shoot him, shoot him.
Be true, young Padawan.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what?
Depends on how much of a friend you consider him. Would you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, God damn you, Cracks! And I'm just gonna immediately dash and run away. So I'll run.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Take the disengage action.
It's okay. I was gonna make the attack of opportunity with disadvantage because I'm distracted.
He's like, but ice cream.
Exactly. As I come to my senses or whatever.
Or you can try to back away slowly.
No, I'm just gonna run.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna fucking run.
Go ahead and take your. Well, hello? Is someone there?
Yo, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought I.
Oops, I still hit.
Damn.
That's
do you have
actually.
your Agathis activated right now or not?
No, I didn't activate it, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna be.
Very good.
It's just 9 damage, not that much.
It's just 9 damage.
Should have just shot you.
You would have
Like
attacked
the-
with disadvantage too.
Nah, why?
Well, after
Uh,
moving his distance, I think he was
Raged-
actually
oh.
at you.
Oh yeah. Well, then you'd still have to move to. I don't think snapshot gives you. Actually, I can't even remember, but I don't think it does.
Doesn't give you what?
I thought that was the one that was like crossbow expert. Anyways, and you said you run 30 feet back?
Oh, that is snapshot style. Okay, so yeah, you've still been fine.
Yeah, I would have fired, and then I would have tried to push you back, and done a whole thing, but since you're in a rage, you would have took half damage. I was gonna try to stun you and knock you down, but
So Karo turns. He sees Fulgor trying to calm Cracks down, and Karo just tails and runs before the Wookiee gets any closer to him. And Dozak, what do you do?
Let's see. I am going to attempt to do a tremor. 5 foot diameter. Let's see. I should just be able to just where'd it go?
He's gonna force Fulgor to fall down, drop the ice cream.
No, I am going to I'm gonna cast tremor. And it's a 5 foot radius. I'm gonna cast it right here. Oh no, it's still gonna hit Fulgor even if I did that. The object of it is to get Cracks on the ground.
You're like here?
5 foot radius sphere. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Kyle, I need you to make a DC 15 dexterity save. Can he be distracted still, or would he have come to snap to his senses after that last encounter? After that last round, I
We'll
should
find out
say.
on his turn.
I don't know, Cracks.
Thanks,
Are you
thanks.
distracted?
What?
Are you still distracted?
A little bit.
We'll call this just a straight roll because
Okay.
you also fired at Sammy.
Okay.
Or
Uh, Okay, if that's the case, I still have advantage on dexterity checks for being a barbarian, berserker.
Okay. Well, then it'll be disadvantage, so it'll be straight.
Hey, that's cheating.
Is it?
Price
Yes.
tag.
Oh.
That's fine.
All right. Good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it really was price gouging.
Okay. Kyle, you were going to take a whopping 1d8 damage.
And knocked prone.
The important thing is you are now knocked prone.
Listen, he really, really likes ice cream, okay? You are prone.
And then I will use my movement and object interactions to get within range and have my sabers drawn.
Zoom.
Gone.
So, I'm deeply confused by all of this, because last I left there was just droids, and then we were fighting them, and now we're fighting each other. I'm just gonna pull up beside Cairo and be like, so, what happened?
the stupid Wookiee tried to hit me.
And see that he gave you quite the shiner on your shinies. And then you're like pointing towards his like little dent in his shoulder.
He actually shot him with lightning, so there'd probably be like.
No, he's talking about the opportunity attack.
Yeah, it was an unarmed
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
It was technically with my Artcaster that I smacked him with. But...
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near that. Are you serious?
I ain't touching that.
Can you move the car up though? Because I can't control it.
You drove up.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were disembarking or not.
Nope, I'm not getting out.
Cracks.
I hope Cracks kind of beats.
Well, I'm gonna look at the person who's threatening me with their lightsabers drawn, and I'm gonna look at the ice cream, and I'm gonna look at the person who's threatening me with their lightsabers drawn, and look at the ice cream, and I'm going to just give myself a wisdom saving throw. All right, that's good enough. I'm gonna reach over and then grab the ice cream and start eating it.
He chocolate all in the fur around his mouth. Just, I mean, he's just going to town on this ice cream, like he hasn't seen food in a month. Just nom, 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 nom. Okay. and
I'll
with
go ahead
that,
and
we-
deactivate though.
okay, with that, we can go ahead and drop initiative.
I'm just gonna sit there and just like eat it. Well, I'm gonna use like the droid, like one of the droid parts as like a spoon as I eat it. Just like rip it off and just start eating it.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
Like, all
Little
right,
motor
guys.
oil never hurt nobody.
About time you snapped to your senses.
Oh,
Let's go get to my car. And
you're
I've
lucky I
got
didn't roll for you,
shotgun.
Dozak. Otherwise, you would have probably gone unconscious.
I mean, you were the one laying prone with lightsabers at your face, man. All I had to do was hit you, and that's it. There would have been no more Wookiee to deal with.
I don't know. I probably would have helped Cracks.
Good thing it didn't come back.
Hey, dude. Hey, don't draw your line yet, alright? Once I know where you're at, that's all I need to know.
Oh man.
I've
We
been
need
with,
to function as a team.
I've been with
That's
Cracks
it.
forever. And I
Yeah,
just met
but-
you like a week ago.
Don't forget, this car is a 2-seater, by the way. So Dozak, you hopped in before Fulgore?
Isn't it 4-seater?
Yeah, you did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you did. Dozak
No.
definitely got in there before, because Fulgore was definitely over there by Cracks. There's no way Dozak didn't get in there
I
first.
thought it was a 4-seater, that's why.
No,
No.
No, that was like the whole
Shotgun.
thing.
Remember, that's why y'all took the speeder and the car when y'all left the nightclub. that you're at.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just gonna
that was.
force pull Dozak out of my out
Oh.
of my passenger seat. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna force pull
Why wouldn't
Garm
you
out of
force
my
pull
driver's
Garm?
seat. Like, alright, Garm.
You could just
Actually,
ask.
no, I'll be nice. Yeah, I'll ask Garm first. Like, alright, Garm, I'll take my car back now.
I'll just sigh and kind of just roll out. I won't even open the door. I was like, alright.
I'll lean over to Garm
I'm
and
gonna
I'll be like, he always says his car, but who's the one who hotwired and gave him the keys?
I
whose
know,
idea was it
but
to steal the cars in the first place?
Me?
No, it was my idea to steal the cars. We stole the car and the speeder during that
Technically,
session.
we
It's my
stole the
idea.
car together, but it's okay.
Technically, I stole the car.
But I'm gonna force leap into the driver's seat.
One of these days, just gonna break his neck.
Here's the hoping. Here comes.
I give Cairo a fist bump.
He's just effortlessly, like almost as if he's flying, just glides into the seat.
I switch shoulders with Cairo, so Cracks is on the other side. I put Cairo between me and Cracks.
Okay, so you guys are you gonna go follow wherever Tony's taking you?
Yeah,
Cool.
I
Kind of
said-
just like look back. Yeah, Cracks, just go ahead and make your way there. Go ahead and take this time to reflect on you hitting me. Me and Garm are gonna take the speeder.
Think about your choices.
That's true.
I
do
don't have
the
control of
speeder.
the car.
I
so
guess-
that I would move
I
us.
I guess I'm running. I'm just gonna sit on the back of the speeder, and as it just like
It's
drives
just
on this
gonna-
incline, just or whatever.
Yeah, it's just gonna be wheeling the whole way.
They see me rolling.
That's what we did last time. Cracks just sat on the back of it.
Okay.
made it super awkward.
Everyone should be
Seems
able to
very
move the
Wookiee.
speeders now.
Well, I can't move everybody on my speeder. I think.
Luckily, I
Right.
can control Cairo's token.
When you all come up, Tony was just like, what was all that commotion just a minute ago? Is everything okay?
Everything's
It is
fine.
now.
Don't need to worry about it.
It's family problems.
Yep.
He's like, hey, family, I get it. They can be a nightmare sometimes.
Sometimes they just
Hey.
go a little berserk.
And so the goons, Tony, Siltern, and the goons begin walking off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use this minute to take a quick 15-minute break. I have to pee, and we will return in about 15 to 20 minutes or so.
Here, also go pee.
Let's just say it's
Alright.
5:25 right now, so meet back up at 4:25. Meet back up at
Hey.
Aim-
445.
Got it
aim-
right the first time.
Aim for 4:35, but expect it around 4:40. But
Yeah,
aim for 4:35.
I just need to use the restroom, then I'm going to heat up a quick bath.
And like I said, everybody, if you could try turning your broadcast to nothing and reconnect to send out your character token during the break. Zama still hasn't figured out what I meant, but that's okay.
What do you mean? I did it.
No, you didn't. You're still on KS.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at Garm.
I see LKS.
You're all KS on my screen.
Yeah, I see LKS on my screen.
I don't know why.
What does everybody else see? Maybe you're still at the wrong like I said, go to your ads menu and click the second GARM token, second GARM name, not the first one, but the
There is
second.
no second guard name. There's
Look,
just one guard
I can
name.
I can transform into you.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I'm saying there's no second one.
You should have a. What about Garm of House Vicor? Do you see that one?
Oh, did that change anything?
Yeah, it does. That did it exactly, actually.
Okay.
There we go. All right, now we can come back in 10 minutes.
I am back. Is anybody else back? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh wait, I was back. I was just still muted. My bad.
Wow. I'm gonna leave my webcam off right now because I'm eating some yogurt.
We have about 4 minutes, so we should be.
That's more than enough time to enjoy some yogurt.
Oh man, I should be taking this opportunity to be doing Genshin dailies. A fool I am!
Weren't you giving Anthony shit for playing Genshin during D&D?
Yeah, but we haven't started the session yet, so
I wasn't
I've
playing
got-
it during D&D though.
what's it
Beep
called?
boop, beep boop,
I know it was playing RuneScape that he was playing.
Oh, really? Yeah.
beep
What's it
boop,
called?
And that was back then. I'm not doing that anymore because I don't play.
Yeah, I know. What's it called?
beep boop.
Oh,
Next time for
All
this
right.
stream, we're gonna have to get a we'll be right back. Thing
Yeah.
set up.
that's what I was thinking about when I was using the bathroom.
We need like
a timer or countdown. We need a few different overlays along with some like in between panels and stuff.
I didn't even mean the countdown. I just meant
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, just in general. Yeah.
So we get our timing a little more
Do.
regulated.
Yeah, for sure.
we need
But yeah, just like
we need a picture of Palpatine
overlay.
who's like Uncle Sam. We need you.
So wait right here.
And now a word from our sponsors.
You know that Darth
Game
Plagueis
chat.
was a Darth Plagueis was alive during the Phantom Menace.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, he died around the same time Darth Maul did. Well, quote unquote, Darth Maul did.
Interesting.
I've always found it interesting that they're always just like the rule of two, but then like apprentices have apprentices, and you're just like, bro, I don't think you.
Scheming.
Yeah, I know. It's always just a funny like thing, but
The master can only have one apprentice, but the apprentice can have proteges.
I don't think they're supposed to. But I do think it's all part of the scheming, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, but the masters like know it exists. They're just like, haha, pleb. Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go kill your protege now. BRB.
yeah, basically.
That's part of your skill as a Sith, is being able to lie to your master and deceive them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, for sure. And they, I mean, I don't know how successful they are with it, but I was watching I was watching a like I think it was like a crit crab, and it was like they were playing like an old Republic Star Wars campaign, and they were all back when like there was tons of Sith out with like Revan, and there's three of them were like Sith lords, and they were each like apprentice to one of the other Sith lords, so they all conspired together to defeat the three Sith lords and become Sith lords themselves.
That's
But at
pretty
the very but at the very like end before the big fight, like one of the party betrayed them to the Sith Lord, so it became like 4-on-2.
Nice.
And then they said through a series of ridiculously good rolls and good luck that they actually managed to take out the other Sith Lords. So for their teammate who they like left alive, he was like, "Hey guys, it's like spare me, like my bad," and they were just like you know, it's like it's part of your party, right? So it's like it's another PC, so you're just kind of like, I want to show mercy, but you're like, I can't. You betrayed us, and I got to kill you. And so they killed his PC.
Wow.
Savage.
And apparently it caused a small like after game argument, but by the end of it, they were just basically like, "Yo, like we're a bunch of Sith lords.
What do you
You betraying me is perfectly in theme with being a Sith Lord, and me killing you because of it is also perfectly in theme with being a Sith Lord. So you just kind of gotta accept your reality." That's the
You know what you signed up for.
exactly. Once you betrayed the party, like I don't know. I guess you were just
What to
hoping you were
expect
gonna
after
win.
that.
And, well, as a Sith Lord, you should always expect the Sith to betray you. That's why Bane instituted the rule of two, was to prevent Sith from like constantly betraying each other when it mattered most. So he was like, now we can use that betrayal as a way to make us stronger.
Exactly. Darth Bane
than
is
weaker.
like severely underrated as to how wise he actually was in the ways of the Force. I don't feel like, or I should say, I feel like enough people don't realize how important Darth Bane actually was to the like greater overarching expanded universe.
What I think?
Are we all back?
Is
I'm
Connor?
gonna
Sammy
turn my
back?
camera back on,
I'm
but
here.
Garm, if you or Jama, if you want to turn your camera, oh, I guess you don't have to turn your camera back on, but if you want
I
to,
will. I will. Don't.
Yeah, if you're back,
come
let's
at
get
me
the
like
cameras
that.
on so we know you're back.
exactly. I think we're just waiting for Sammy.
No, I'm here.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding. I think we're all back now.
I don't see Sammy or Russell.
I see
I
Russ.
see
Sammy's
all
here.
of you.
I see everybody but Sammy, who has his camera hidden or something.
Weird, it's on.
Okay.
Your
there we go, I see Russell.
yeah, it's not. If your camera's on, it's been this like blue screen for like the past hour or two.
Oh yeah, it's because it's facing downward.
Oh well, yeah. Well, if you're gonna do that, you should put it to your character art. You should turn your camera off through the settings and let it reveal your character art.
But Sammy, I want to see your manly face.
You want to kiss his what now?
I want to
His
kiss him
manly
on the
face.
mouth, dude.
Oh, okay. There he is. Cool.
Okay.
So you guys head to the Tony begins to lead you guys back through the same level. You don't necessarily change level or anything, but he leads you down to the scummiest side of town. I mean, there isn't a cop for several miles from here. But yeah, he leads you kind of deep into the sketchiest sector of this floor, and after some traveling, you come up to a rather not quite as formidable as the Republic compound, but a large estate with thick concrete and heavy blast doors. He goes up to the there's like one of the little eyeball droid things that speaks in Huttese, and he waves to it, and they without a word they let him in. And as you enter inside, oh wait, hold on,
oh hell.
hang on a sec. I'm gonna move everyone's.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted.
I didn't see anything.
No, I just wanted to copy everyone's tokens over to the right thing.
Can't wait to hear Russell speak in Huttese.
You're gonna love it. I managed to get out of speaking Java earlier, but I'm not going to get out of speaking Huttese.
And that's by choice.
Just gotta move these guys.
I love how Jabba the Hutt's so extra. He never bothers to like learn the common language.
Right.
No, he knows basic. He can speak it. He just
chooses not to.
I figured he understood it. I knew he understood it.
He can speak it. Like, it's canonically confirmed that he can speak it because they've asked him. And he's like, well, why would I sully my tongue with that language?
You guys are in the bottom right corner. Oh,
Oh Lord. There we go.
Let everyone give everyone a moment to get adjusted here. Where did I delete those? Did not mean to delete. Oh, they're there. Did the music stop?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
hear anything.
Might have to reset
Yeah, I
that.
don't hear it. Oh, that token's so cool looking.
Thank you. All of these tokens and maps have been made by yours truly.
Nice.
And
Nice.
trying not to pirate other people's stuff anymore. Actually, that's not true. Some of the tokens were one I found in a Dropbox, but
That means free though, right?
yeah, basically. Okay, not quite all of them then.
Yeah.
The ones with like the grayish borders I didn't make. Sorry, I was just getting music fixed here. The
I watched A Quiet Place for the first time last night.
Nice.
Great movie.
It was great. It was very unsettling. We've been on like a recent, I guess you could say, a horror kick, but like not traditional horror movies. Like the one we started off with was The Mist, and
I love that movie.
oof.
Sam Witwer's so good in that movie.
Oh my god, that it's like the movie is scary, but it's more heavy. Like it's a heavy movie. Same thing with The Quiet Place. Like there were some scary parts, but it was really more just like the decisions they have to make, or that they were thinking of making, or just the situation was what made it more scary rather than the actual monsters themselves.
You should watch Midsommar.
Yeah, we Midsummer and what's, yeah, and what's that other one? God, I can't remember it. There was like a sequel to it or a prequel to it. Hereditary. That's what it is. It's like Midsommar and Hereditary are tied together somehow. I think.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm ready if we want to get back to it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys enter into this. They let you in through to this large compound, and inside you smell the smells of spice and liquor and large cigar smoke, and it's just kind of this musty dingy club, almost like you can hear music quite similar that you heard in the other clubs that you've been, kind of this synth wave like pulsing techno. And when you enter in, you see two large formidable looking Gamorreans holding axes posted on either side of the hallway. And Tony, he walks up to an Aqualish who's also decked out in full mercenary gear, holding a blaster, and he exchanges a few quick words with him, and then he looks back over at you and motions for you to follow him. As you round the corner, you get a better look of the room. You see there is a band, or a sort of band. You see several of these what these little elephant men are called. You can see they've all got like DJ tables set up with like the pads with like the colored lights and the whole like table and light show and everything happening. It's pretty dark save for the lights that are shining around, but you do see a collection of shady looking characters huddled over tables having a drink. And on the far end of the room, up on a little platform, like almost like a throne in a sense, you see this big old Hutt boy, and he's got kind of like a slick pompadour and little like tweedly mustache. He's flanked by two Twi'leks as well as a protocol droid, and standing in front of him are a collection of surly looking mercenaries. Tony walks up and he says, Lord Donzo, these are the individuals that you had requested. And Donzo is like, and the protocol droid translates, and he says, you're the ones I've you're the ones I've heard about. Sorry, my voice is a little. So you're the ones I've heard so much about.
Oh,
I'm
What
sure
exact-
there's a tale or two being spun about us.
What'd you say, Sammy?
So what exactly have you heard about us?
Inga Budachista Nukabaditi no Wamba. And the protocol droid translates. He says that he heard you were involved with a particular character named Juju Chubnak, and you had prevented him from acquiring a holocron from one of Lord Donzo's establishments. Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Datacron, excuse me.
I remember Juju.
The droid continues on and he says, apparently some members of a rival gang known as the Celadorian Eclipse were in pursuit of this Datacron, and we had heard that you had intercepted it.
Intercepted and commandeered.
Do you still have it in your possession?
Depends. What's it worth?
Lord Donzo says it's worth your life at the very least, and perhaps more credits if you're smart about it.
See, now credits is my kind of language.
He says you're welcome to keep the contents of the safe, but you're more than welcome to keep the contents of the safe. But as far as the Datacron, it is his property, after all.
I step up and I'll step past Fulgor next to Tony, and I'll start speaking Huttese to Donzo, and I'm just like, Waglok Agnik Iki Iki, and like I'm essentially saying, like, we killed Juju, and we'd like to remain amicable with you, and as you understand, I did Tony a favor.
He laughs like when he hears that you killed Juju, and he responds in Huttese, "Ina kuku patipa wampa patatunon dachista." He says, "Then perhaps I can pay you with some work. I have many contracts available."
He says that Garm exclusively. The
he's
protocol
speaking-
droid doesn't.
He's speaking
Yeah.
Huttese to me.
Yeah, you
So,
spoke to him.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, I'm gonna be like, Akchu, Namle Sampum, which just means, like, I see myself as sort of a big deal too, and I don't really want to work for you, but we can discuss partnerships.
He responds with partners is not something the Hutts do. The Hutts work alone.
They keep to their own.
Yeah, I know. And I'll
Family.
I'll say, Liki Liki Kangdo, which just means like you're
Sounds
kind
kinda
of far
sexual.
from me. You're kind of far from Tatooine.
And he responds, Unabakika, and you're pretty far from Zeltron.
Oh.
And some of the mercenaries that are standing about kind of shift around a little bit uncomfortably.
I'll just hold my hand up because I know Karo's ready to shoot.
How I kind of like I reach like for like my sniper rifle, and I kind of just lean in and be like, "Are you sure you know what the hell you're doing? Kind of outnumbered here."
I'll just like, I'll take a second and I'll just be like, and I'll just like kind of take a minute and I'll turn to the group and I was like, he's offering work, but I'm not necessarily interested in working for this man because I feel like he's going to put us in the opposite direction of where we're trying to go.
He's a Hutt. He's gonna give us something dangerous. and he's gonna give us something that he wouldn't send his own men to do.
That's
That's
my
why
point. Yeah. It's
But-
not gonna be where we want to be.
Every time somebody's put us into a trap, what have we done?
But
We spring the trap.
I'm a gambling man. I like as a profession, basically. And I know when someone's deck is stacked and this feels stacked. I don't want in on it unless I'm on that team. I want to be actually part of the team. I don't want to just be a participant.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean,
crazy about
yeah.
working for the Hutts myself. They, people they hire, they consider expendable, and I'm not expendable.
I'll in character, I'll tell them, I've worked with the Hutts before. They're lucrative. Are they, not entirely honest? Yeah, true. But they do pay, and they do pay well. And it's good to have Hutts in your corner as opposed to being against them in the other corner. We've already done some work for him. What's one more job? I think we should hear him out and see what his proposal is before we make any final decisions.
We haven't done any work for the Hutts yet.
No, not yet.
Y'all might not have, but I have.
Yeah, but you said
Fuck.
we. I guess you meant the royal we.
The royal, yeah. Out of character, but Jama, Kyle, do you guys want to intervene, or are you just chilling?
Ellen.
Chilling, same, watching intently.
Garn will turn and Hutty, so he'll just be like, I'm gonna just say it in basic for brevity, but I'll just say, what are you offering us for the job? Because I can almost guarantee it's not worth the price you're offering, whatever the job is.
He responds, "What's name your price? How much money are you looking to make?"
I don't want money. I want territory.
He kind of raises a fat. He doesn't really have eyebrows necessarily, but he kind of raises his the fat above it, and he goes, "Territory? Are you in the game?"
GKD. I pulled down my collar and I show him the greater crate dragon tattoo, and I'm like, I'm the dice dragon.
He starts to kind of like his demeanor changes a little bit, and he Inapakukuta winga chingatsu pafinfo. And he says, we do seem to have a mutual enemy. Perhaps if you clear out some of the Celadorian Eclipse for me, I can what's the word? Yeah, that land will be yours.
And do I have your word that you won't try to war against me once I get this land from you?
A Hutt always pays his debts. I'm just kidding. I mean, kind of, yeah. He says the Hutts don't go back on their word. That's what he says.
Insight check.
Go for it.
With my 0. Let's go.
Not
14.
So with your knowledge of the Hutts always go back on their word.
Yeah, of course they do.
However, the short conversation you've had with this guy, you can tell there's something different about him. Like you said, he is far away from Tatooine or Nahutta. It's kind of interesting that a Hutt would take up residence on Coruscant of all places.
Definitely.
You would think this would probably be one of the least safe places for Hutts,
For a
which
Hutt.
are typically very paranoid and recluse.
Family orientated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like I look to the protocol droid and all his men and stuff, and I look to him and I'm like, in basic, I'll say out loud, "Can I approach you, Donzo?"
He nods.
I'll walk up to him and I'll extend my hand, and I was like, "Real men shake on their deal," and I kind of extend my hand and offer it.
instead of reaching to shake your hand, he holds out his hand and he says, "And my datacron."
I turn to the group because I don't have it in my inventory.
I don't remember who had it.
I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Anthony has it. He's usually the inventory management.
What kind of deal are we striking here, Garm? Because you've been speaking in Huttese this whole time.
He's going to give us territory to work out of that's exclusive to us.
And
Sounds
what
like a fair deal.
And what about the credits Tony promised us for breaking him out of prison? Not to mention the
That's between-
credits that the protocol droid was saying for the datacron.
I'll walk back to Folgor, like, kind of as if I'm going to get the datacron, and I'm going to whisper to you. I'm going to be like, it's good to have someone in his pocket, in our pocket, too. Give me the datacron.
Mm-hmm.
And
I see what he's saying.
I'll like reach into my bag and pull it out and just drop it in his hand.
I'll just pat your shoulder, and I'll head back, and I'll hand it to him.
He takes the datacron from you and he shakes your hand. It's a little slimy.
Yeah, of course it is. I won't wipe it off until we leave.
As a show of respect. He says, not partners, but allies. You're welcome to make yourself comfortable here. Enjoy the music, have a drink, get some food. There's a card table over there. And tonight we celebrate, and everybody kind of, yay.
Sounds tit. Alright, I'm gonna go fucking gamble.
Hey, before you do that, Garm, why don't you see if he's interested in owning a Republic cruiser?
Oh. I'll ask Tony. I'll be like,
That's not a bad idea.
Just
I'll
bet
ask
the cruiser on
Tony.
cards.
yeah. Actually, we could use that as an ante in the gambling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll
Some
ask
real
Tony
money.
though, just because Folgor asked. So I'll just be like, hey Tony, do you know if anybody's looking for a Republic light ship? Something light, easy to do some stuff with.
He said, "Republic. I might know a guy.
How much?
Where you
do
got
think
it?
would
Where
be
you got
on
it stashed at?"
That's need to know unless the transaction's gonna be final. But what do you think the board is on that?
I don't know. I'd need to go talk to my guy. It's prices these days tend to fluctuate a bit.
They do, don't they? All right, you go talk to your people. I'll see you around.
And he's gonna go. He's gonna dip out.
I'm gonna go gamble. What up, boys? Deal me in.
What's everyone else doing?
So like, as Garm starts walking past us to head to the table, I kind of grab his arm and like ask him, what good is land to me? Like, what good is territory to me? Like, why would you just take that without consulting the rest of us on land?
Because it gives us a safe haven. If we are allied to the Hutts, no one's gonna fuck with us.
We need a bigger safe house. We need an ally, and quite frankly, the Hutts have very, very deep pockets.
This gives us skin in the game.
I let go of Garm's arm and I say, it gives you skin in the game. I know you're trying to start your own thing. This is all towards a play to your own hand.
We've been friends longer than I've ever been friends with anybody. I hope that means something to you.
I'm gonna walk over to him and tell him, it is impossible to understand the universe if you only study one planet.
So are we not getting paid? Because
We're
Tony
getting
did
paid
tell-
in assets.
No.
We're getting paid in
before-
assets.
Okay, not counting that. That job. He said that they would give us some credits for that datacron, and Tony promised us credits for breaking him out.
Talk to Tony about the credits for the datacron.
Tony promised a lot of things. He was just trying to get out of jail.
Yeah, exactly. I knew what he was
Oh.
doing.
Garm was
implying-
saying.
Yeah. I mean, you can say it if you want.
What Garm was implying was that he owes us, so let's keep him as a potential
Favor.
mole for the future.
Yeah, he's our
Don't-
favor. We got
don't-
hooks in him.
Exactly.
If something
Don't-
goes
don't-
south with the Hutt, then you've got like
Exactly.
essentially his right hand man, or at least one of his men. in
One
your
of the men in his court.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he owes you, and that's more valuable than credits can
Money,
buy.
yeah, for real.
It's like a
Credits will get you experience, but someone important owing you a favor can get you an assassination attempt.
I mean, we did get the money, and so first we
Yeah.
got the money, now we get the power.
Exactly. That's the way these things scale.
And
once
next,
you have-
the women.
The next
Yeah.
one.
Garnet, did you want to try to sell that other blueprint to the hut here?
What other blueprint?
The one you took from the. I was right next to you when you took it,
I
so
don't
I
know what
remember.
you're talking about. I'm
gonna
playing
play- I'm
cards.
I'm gonna play- I'm gonna play cards with Garm and the friends, even though I have no idea what I'm doing.
Like the Wookiee playing, like Chewie playing chess.
Yeah.
Give him the unplugged controller.
Yeah.
Russell, I would like to use my native tremor sense and see if there's anything big and nasty underneath these giant grates on the floor, like somebody else we know.
Make a perception check.
Do we know?
Well, I should say player knowledge, but
The Wii PCs.
Jeez Louise, 28. You extend.
I rolled a
your-
19.
You extend your senses with the force, and you feel there's certainly a chasm underneath here, a large empty space, but nothing alive.
Okay.
Got a rancor pit.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, but that's why I wanted to check with the tremor sense. Let's see.
Two of these guys, they collect their credits, and they're gonna stand up and walk away. They're gonna go. They're actually gonna leave. They're completely just bounce. The Trandoshan guy in the corner looks over and he says, "So, you play cards?
Sabak. You?
That's the name of the game.
Figured I could see the colors from over there.
You in for a hand?"
I got skin.
Let's see. What did we say the buy-in was?
Hmm?
The buy-in's 500 credits.
I'll put 1,000 down on the table.
What about the walk-in carpet?
Buying him in too.
Same, 500 or 1,000?
I put 1,000 for the two of us.
Okay, just make sure you deduct that from the credits.
And give yourself that 100 XP.
Anyone else joining us? He kind of gestures over to Karo, Dozak, and Fulgar. They're standing to the side.
I'll keep watch.
What's
They
it
got
called?
There's one guard over here. Nobody else is down there. I'll keep guard. Dozak isn't one for gambling.
I'm not interested in playing, but I'm down to watch.
No.
Whose
Not with money.
bases
at
were we?
least.
Whose bases were we? Did he talk about clearing out?
He didn't specify.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, he basically told us to go fucking mingle.
Yeah, like he's gonna like get it together and then
He's
assign-
gonna put together
give
a
you the-
dossier.
Yeah, give you
Yeah.
the specifics in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll sit down and I'll play a hand.
Dozak,
Or
you're
I'll
gonna-
have the buy-in.
Okay. You put in 500 or more?
Yeah, just a 500, just for me to get me in.
So that's 2,500, and then the other two makes it so it's a 3,500 pot right now.
It's a nice spot.
Okay. Dozak, just kind of piggybacking off your perception check from earlier. You said you were keeping watch, right?
Yes.
So as you kind of walk over to the
It looks like a balcony that overlooks that lower area.
card table. You're kind of just kind of scanning the crowd, looking over the characters, anyone, and you realize that as you were kind of like walking over, the two guys at this table looked like they might have been like looking at you, and they kind of like looked away. Like you kind of get that sense of like, wait, were they looking at us? Did they just look away, or was that a coincidence?
Are these same two guys from the last night club?
That would be funny. No. Oh, no. These two on the left, not these two on the right. These two on the right, yes, those are the same two.
And just to let you know, Russell, we can't see the HP values there.
That's okay.
Okay, just letting you know.
What HP
Do
values?
they have health bars? Yeah. Well, everyone has a health bar.
Mine's right above my head. Can't you see it? It's right here.
Okay. I'll use it as a conversation piece.
Hey, that's a nice health bar you got there.
It'd be a shame if someone depleted it.
No. The fact that they noticed me, I'm gonna use that as an excuse to approach him. Hey, old friends.
You guys want to give me a quick description?
So you see a kind of like grayish haired human. He has like a silver beard, but like graying hair that turns black towards the tips, and he has the sides shaved. His eyebrows are completely black, and he kind of has very narrow eyes with like kind of like a thick scar going from like this corner of his face all the way down through his mouth, and he's just sort of sitting there, and like leaning on the table next to him is like a giant like buster sword, and like it seems to be like you can tell it's a blade. It looks like a giant butcher knife, but it's like wrapped in sort of like this cloth, and he's wearing like a white tunic with buttons going down the middle. It looks kind of fancy, and he has like a high collar, but the collar is black and the buttons are gold, and then he has like just like black straight pants with like black, like they look almost like dress shoes but mixed with combat boots, and he's just sort of like laying on the table and with a glass in his hand, sipping it, and he just acknowledges you. He just raises his glass.
So it's Guts and Kasame put together.
Oh gosh, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, full on gut sword.
Full on Guts. All right.
Okay.
What you see in front of you is probably someone you may or may not have, race you may or may not have seen before. A blue man with deep red eyes.
Garm's sister was Chiss too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's met a Chiss.
Oh,
At least one.
At least one.
What's it called? And his hair's is a dark black with a slight blue tint. You can kind of see it in the light a little bit. He's decked out in pretty standard gear weave armor that you can pretty much pick up from your local armory. Interlaid with different interlaid with different depots, pouches, a tracker vest that he carries different equipment with on him, and sitting in front on the table next to his drink is a nice looking sniper rifle. And when you come,
continue, Dozak. Dozak.
Hail, friends. It's not often you can smell another warrior from across the room, but I could feel it. Why were you eyeing me, let alone potentially my companions?
Kind of just look over at V, and I look back, and I'm just kind of like, well, you know, it's not every day that somebody can just have a conversation with a hutt and walk away breathing.
yes,
Must not have worked with very many of them.
I tend to avoid them.
But why avoid one of the most powerful groups in the galaxy if what you're after is something they can provide? An enemy is just someone you don't fully understand, most of the time.
the implication is that you know what we're after.
I sip my whiskey to that.
Oh.
Perhaps I'm just here for a good drink. And when a bunch of strangers walk in with weapons laid everywhere, what do you expect? Attention. Perhaps it is you who should be more careful.
Okay.
Let's not make jokes. Let's not make jokes.
I'm actually gonna flip a coin on that.
Oh.
I'm gonna flip a coin on that.
Literally? Okay.
Roll a
Yeah,
D4.
no, like I'm literally flipping a coin.
I was like, you can roll a D4 if you want.
You can roll really D anything as long as it's even.
D20 is probably one of the-
I roll a
Okay.
D3 for a 50-50 chance. Never tell me the odds.
So let me see. Let me just pop this back up, and that's gonna.
With my lightsaber.
I chop his arm off.
I am going to use. I'm gonna use the break cantrip.
And I'm about to break.
The
Good song.
I'm sure there's a drink or an empty glass on the table, and I'm just gonna pop.
Jama's character is drinking out of whiskey. I didn't catch if.
I'm drinking water, but I do have a cup there.
They both have a glass in front of them.
One of the empty ones on the table. I'm
There are
sure.
no empty ones.
No empty ones? Okay, well then I guess I'm gonna break the one in Kyle's hand.
Damn.
Wow.
Can you post the spell so we know what it is? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
I'm not gonna draw any weapon. I'm just going to pop. If it will, okay.
Oh,
Is that considered a projectile? No, it wouldn't be, right?
That is not being worn or carried. Got him.
That's why I
That's so
specified a
loud.
glass on the table.
You can hear it up to 100 feet away. Everybody in here just heard it.
Not over the music.
so
The point is
they
I
both
had
need
it in
to
my.
make deck saves.
But we were both holding our drinks, so that means they're being carried.
If it's on the table, you don't sit there with it in your hand. It's on
The whole
table.
time.
that
It'll be
guy,
on the
Kyle.
table
Each
eventually.
creature must make a. Oh, I don't know.
I imagine it's in this square. So technically
Yeah.
it's hitting
Or-
all three of them.
For thematic purposes, let's just go ahead and say they don't have to make a deck save. I will just very gently, like, instead of explode it, it's just going to slowly like fill with cracks from the top bottom, like from the top down to the bottom, and then just
Okay.
pop right there.
So kind of like a thaumaturgy effect is like
Yeah, like a thaumaturgy effect, essentially.
You will still need to spend the spell points for it though.
Yes.
It's at will though.
Make just give me a general force casting check to
Just a wisdom check or a wisdom
Yeah.
roll.
wisdom
Yeah.
plus your proficiency.
I guess just
To
because you're
test
doing
your
something slightly different.
control,
Whether he's
uh,
able to hold it
Yeah,
back. He
natural
holds it
one.
for-
one.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
no.
need deck saves from all three of you.
Hey, we got the first one of the session.
There it is. So Dozak tries to. I assume those all beat your save, right?
Yes, that's 15.
Okay. So you attempt to just put some cracks in the glass just to kind of intimidate them a little bit, but instead you accidentally shatter the glass, sending shards flying. But all three of your, as you said earlier, hardened warrior reflexes kick in, and you're able to dodge the glass.
Warriors know when to make threats and when to respond to them. They also know the severity of the threat depends. Oh, how should I say it? They also know that the severity of the threat should be tailored to the situation, and you tried to step a little too far over the line. You know we mean you no harm, but that does not mean I will not attack if provoked.
Waiter, let me get a couple more drinks over here. Bring 3 glasses.
One of these little ugly rat men responds, and he scampers off. I guess he scampers off this way.
I turn to Dozak and I'm like, "You remind me of my son. Always running." into
Everybody
things."
kind of like looked over and then just like went back to what they were doing. Like they barely even cared.
Yeah, it's It's a bar.
Also,
Glasses break all the time.
anyone up at the gambling table is also welcome to make a perception check to see if they heard that.
Garm's reading the table, not the room.
I figured.
I'm gonna
I'll do a perception check.
I'm gonna wipe the water from the table, the little bit that got on the rifle. I'm gonna look up at him.
Oh, you were drinking water?
Yes.
I'll toss 100 credits on the table just to be considerate.
The
I'm gonna
the pop of
go
the
on.
glass breaking was drowned out by the music, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm going to look at the credits he puts on the table. Push it back to him. You overplay your hand, friend, and you reveal too much about yourself.
Like I said. Have a
For
seat.
one thing, no 10,000 things. And I'll have a seat with him.
Perhaps. Or I just know 10,000 things.
Alright, this isn't a pissing contest. I just came here to drink alcohol and be nosy.
Out of character, but one Chi-Tong, he who knows 10,000 things. I seriously feel he could be a really interesting D&D boss. Sorry.
Maybe instead of threatening them, you should tell them your name. just throwing it out there if you're trying to make conversation with these guys.
Well, he
No one knows.
he didn't know
anyone's
how to respond. All he knew was that two people were looking at him and his group like a little more closely than everyone else.
You don't need to
So he
explain yourself. Just let it happen.
But
appropriately.
he did invite me to the seat, so I'll sit down and I'll say, Dozak is my name.
I'll just be
I'm
like, bold grave.
I'm just gonna look up Volgrave and then grab my drink off of the waiters and take a sip.
I wait for
Did
the
you-
waiter
did
to
you
put
order
my
one for
drink down
Kozak
for
as
me. Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, he puts yours and Dozak's on the table, and then the other the chess guy he takes it off the. Go back to hanging out. Excuse me.
You're good. So,
What purpose have you and your friends here, Dozak?
The Hutt wishes to employ us. I've worked with the Hutts before. I can't see why I can't go on a little bit longer with this group and maybe try to make a little more coin. We all have to make our way in the galaxy somehow, and unfortunately, the will to live alone will only take you so far.
You speak much for talking to a stranger.
Everyone is a stranger. Nobody is a stranger. These are the things you learn from the Force. People are both as easy to read as they are infinitely deep. Everyone's a little crazy. Everyone's a little sane. There's no more truth or hatred or love in any one person than any other. It's just all a matter of how they express it.
do you usually talk this much when you're drinking?
I usually talk more when I'm drinking.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take a walk.
You read my mind.
And I'll just I'll head over to this area where he was standing before and just be nosy on the table. Act like I'm just surveying.
Of course,
Meanwhile,
I'm
Garm
following, but
Garm would like to play his hand and
Yeah,
take everyone's money.
We can do a little gambling. I was just gonna let that resolve before I jumped back over.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so the pot is at 3,500, and let me just pull up the gambling rules to remember how these work again.
It's rock, paper, scissors with
Basically, yeah.
with deception versus insight versus
Intelligence.
Sarlacc rules versus
Yeah.
Sarlacc. Can't-
gaming set essentially.
Yeah, the gaming set check.
Okay.
And I think
I've got two
insight beats deception. Deception beats
beats
game
skill.
rules beat insight.
Right.
So advantage and disadvantage appropriately.
I'd like to guidance Garm.
See, if playing against the house, it's a flat DC. You know what? Rather than have these guys roll, I think I might just do a flat check to save a little time since y'all are going to be rolling.
Sure.
Okay, so we play. The way it works is we're going to make 5 checks. You get to choose the method that you're going to play. As Kyle just said, you can make either a deception check, a insight check, or a gaming set check for Sabak, which is intelligence, and
Plus proficiency.
if you're
proficiently with the set.
right?
Yeah, which I am.
Same with deception and insight, and normally I would roll for these guys, but I'm actually just going to use a flat check just to kind of speed things up a little bit. So whoever rolls the highest wins. If we have so everyone chooses their method, and then if because you get advantage and disadvantage, but what if somebody? I think we're just gonna have to do a straight. Because normally you would pick advantage if you win the rock paper scissors, and disadvantage if you lose it. But
They could just message you with what their plan is, and if somebody would get advantage, you could let them know. Maybe.
okay,
That's just gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah.
no, this is already gonna take a lot of time. Let's just
Just do flat rolls, no advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah,
since
let's
it's
just
table.
do flat roll, and then
It all balances out against each other.
basically, yeah. Well, technically, it's like getting double advantage, but does that because I know Garm has like a background feature thing.
Mhm.
I don't want to just cuck him out of that, basically.
No, that's fine.
Well,
Okay.
Give him plus. Just give him plus 5 to his. Oh, he did. Oh, because it prevents him from getting disadvantage. So just let him roll with advantage since it's basically the average.
Okay, so the first hand, I think you still need to. The way we worked it out was like the first hand you were like reading everybody, and then the other ones you would get advantage, right?
Yeah.
It's basically how we did it last time. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, so if everyone participating, it's just Garm, Krax, and Karo are all playing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. But did you hear me say I was gonna guidance Garm?
Mhm.
Oh, go for it. Well, okay, yes, you got
It's
it.
just I just had to touch.
Oop.
I was like, hey man, good luck.
All right, so round 1.
All right. So
Alright.
I roll flat for the first round, and then after
Yes.
that I get advantage.
And then you'll get advantage because you've learned like to read. Oh, wonderful.
I'm so good at this
Damn.
game.
Nice one.
So Garm wins that first hand. Second hand.
Downhill for you guys from here.
Roll. Garm wins the second hand as well.
You guys sure you played this game before?
I've never played this game before. I'm just like grabbing the wrong cards, playing them in completely the wrong order.
I'm like trying to teach him how to play while also winning.
that's 3 wins again, I think, Garm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't even need the guidance.
Nope.
Not.
I'll hold on to it though.
Ooh, this is my chance. This is my chance to win.
Maybe.
Look at
No, man.
that. You win the fourth hand and final
All right.
hand.
5th game. This is gonna be it. It's clutch. Natural 20.
I rolled so low.
It was.
That's the lowest he's rolled.
Oh,
I know.
Wow. I
Like
thought
15
Kyle
would have
was
beat
gonna
that.
Do it.
Well,
Yeah,
it
I thought
depends
Kyle
on
was
if
gonna
he-
do it.
It depends on if he beats the 2 NPCs with that as well.
Yep.
He does not
Yeah,
actually.
I was gonna say this might be the one you want to use
Oh,
the guidance
yeah.
from.
So
There
4.
you go.
So
18.
18.
Okay, so you win 4 out of 5, so you're gonna win. You're gonna win the pot.
I wanted to win full house. All right. I never really lose.
So it's 3,500. I guess we're kind of modifying off the gambling rules work a little bit differently than that.
Yeah.
but, I mean, this seems genuinely.
It's hard to
like-
do it with multiple people though.
Yep.
You won. You were gonna win more than that, but then they won the last hand and made their money back.
Yeah, I figured. Bastards.
I mean, you got a 2,500 profit, so
Yeah, but that's light for me. I usually play the tables for a few hours and I walk away with like, I don't know, somebody's car or something.
Both of the NPCs you played with are just like, or the Trandoshan is like, you're quite the card player. Maybe we'll see you around here again sometime, but I'm all tapped for now.
Alright, bring your friends.
He's gonna. The two of these guys are gonna dip. Garm, as you're like kind of like watching them go, you see Boldgrave and the Chiss guy standing kind of over there. You didn't notice them when you walked in, but now you're kind of like, what are these guys doing here?
You just see Boldgrave kind of just doing this.
He's just dancing.
He's just vibing. He's just looking at the table. Just looking dance.
I'm gonna look over at Garm and Fulgore and kind of like give him a nod. Like, hey, talk to these guys.
So this is, just to give you all a little bit of context, this is kind of like a raised area. There is a wall here, so...
Oh, I thought it was the other way
There's
around.
a drop down in
Yeah, I
this
thought it was
raised.
recessed.
Oh, you know what? Why not? It's dropped down. That
What's it
makes more
called?
sense.
There's stairs that look like there's both. It's an optical illusion. The stairs could go both ways.
It could go either
Yeah.
way. You know what? We'll have this be a lower area than the main
Because
floor.
I would have thought
This
that this
area
was
is
the only
raised.
elevated area because he's supposed to be on top.
Oh, you know what? I guess I
And-
do have the stairs going the wrong way.
And he should be able to see the table from where he's
Right.
sitting.
Right. Yeah. So the stage where the music is raised, but this area is recessed. Okay, you're right.
That makes sense.
Maybe I did do that originally and I just forgot.
Just
Honestly,
forgot.
the stairs
It's all
just
good.
constantly look the same to me, so I'm just.
Well, there's like a kind of a whitish outline, like a lighter blue on one end.
To
that's
show you
like
up. Yeah,
the direction pointing up, basically.
yeah.
Unless I have them all backwards. In
I
which
feel like it's the
No.
other way around, right? No, because
Might be.
the shadows point to the bottom,
Oh,
right?
yeah, they
because
should.
that's where the light catches the top of the other one and covers the bottom.
Well,
So-
now we've all revealed how bad I am at making maps.
It's it's a learning experience. Also, stairs are hard and always confusing, so that's
As
And
long
never
as everyone
anyways.
understands that it doesn't matter like what I annotated of.
I give Cracks 100 credits.
He
Don't
says
kill
this
me.
is not what I gave you.
First of all, I put his.
Yeah, but Garm
Yeah,
paid for
Oh,
Cracks to
that's right,
play.
that's right.
I didn't give him anything. So
Yeah.
he just made his money back off of me. So I mean,
Yeah, so I just like go ahead and give him 100 credits, and I tell him, "Hey, buddy, don't kill me, alright?"
let's go. At first, people they thought it was like a ruse. Like I can't remember what the name of the thing is called. Like we were hustling them, but by like round 3, they realized I was just actually bad at the game. And so they dropped their guard.
Yeah. So
Hey, if you're spreading that around, why don't you kick back my 5?
I didn't even cover your 5. But if you're gonna beg about it, I guess I can give you like 2.
Well, shit,
just
Garm, if
keep
you're
it.
throwing some credits around.
Just keep it. It's the one thing you're good at.
Sorry. Sorry that my skills disappoint you.
Yeah, well,
You know, I basically gave you 200 credits earlier with the power cells I gave you. And did you forget that already? Mr. Allen let off an entire power cell in one combat encounter?
look
Maybe you should
here,
Maybe you
Garm.
should hit your shots. Maybe you should be good at what you're good at.
Maybe you should be concerned with staying behind me so you could stay alive.
I was way behind you. I wasn't even there. I came back and you were getting beat up by the Wookiee. Didn't I write Cracks? Anyways, I'll slip him 200 and be like, here you go. Fix
I leave it on the table. I just walk away.
No, fuck that. I'm coming back for it. I grab it.
Much passive aggressive. I love it.
You should definitely get that dent fixed, though. You look silly.
Ha!
Karo, remember that.
I'm gonna like walk by. I'm gonna walk by the chess guy because I'm headed to the bar. I'm about to spend some money. Is he saying anything to me? Is he doing anything?
I don't know.
No, I'm just gonna take a step back and let you pass.
I'll give you the gentleman's nod and I'll make my way to the bar.
I'm expressionless, but I kind of keep an eye on the group.
There is actually no bar. You just order drinks through these little rat guys, and they'll bring it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was
These
a bar.
little rat guys are the waiters. I know that wasn't really established, but
Oh, okay.
Garm knows his way around a club, so.
So I'll just come over here and I'll be like, hey, can I get a couple drinks for me, my dented friend, my red friend, and the hairy guy over there. Dozak, I see Dozak already has a drink.
That's what he says.
Nice.
Both of these guys.
I'm gonna take a step over to Siltron and be like, so where have you been?
Sultran, like, kind of almost like he was like zoned out. He was just kind of like staring into space, and then like
You dipping into the spice, buddy? What's going on? You there? Hello?
Yeah. He you kind of like pulls out of his like trance. He's like, spice? No.
So where have you been? Are you okay?
He looks at you and he's just like, as okay as I can get. Still live down here, you know.
Can we hear him from where we're at or no?
Yeah, from where you're at, yeah, you guys are close. I mean, it's like the music's pretty loud, but not like deafening or anything.
Why don't you just walk up, Karo?
So kind of been out of shape for cracks, denting my the shoulder piece, and losing that hand to Garm, and how he's so full of himself. I look at him like,
Fuck you, Garm, and then I
no,
start laughing.
no, more of like, holy shit, Garm, you're writing a book over there? Let the man be.
Well, I'm a fan of his work. Have you seen him shoot? He can actually hit his targets.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna push Garm against the wall.
What are you doing, stepbrother?
You like grappling me?
I'm gonna, like that meme where lifting him up like on the wall. Have you seen it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Garm's just like, choke me, daddy.
So I guess I'm supposed to make a contested athletics check.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you want me to roll something there, Russell?
Athletics, Sammy. You're both gonna roll athletics.
Fuck
Oh my
me.
Bro, no, you won. I guarantee it. Oh, fuck!
Oh my god.
Garm's a slippery bastard.
No, that's athletics. I push him back.
Oh my god, with a -1, dude.
Jesus Christ, man. I can't roll to save my life today.
Yeah, you go in to push him up expecting no resistance, but he is like always ready, and he's like braced himself, and I kick off
the bar for some extra strength and push you back.
Yeah.
Or kick off that wall, whatever that is. It's like, hey, keep your hands to yourself, Denty.
I kind of just, just losing on every front. I'm like, to hell with this. And I just kind of like walk off. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So anyway,
While
Soldier.
you're fuming, just like smoking.
Yeah.
Your ears.
In the middle of all of this, I am going to use an action on my Ideal of the Tranquil and regain 3 force point.
Yeah, we could call this another short rest if anyone needs to throw another hit die or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I only have one left, but I need to.
So how's that shit work again? I had to. You should just heal on a.
You can roll your hit dice.
Kill me. Jesus.
I'm
Say it again.
gonna,
Anthony?
You can roll your hit dice.
Oh, so D10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
as
click the word hit
Boldgrave.
dice and it'll roll it for you.
I'm gonna approach
Hold
Donzo.
up here.
That roll of a d10 there, Sammy, will be 4 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, I think I have something here that lets me.
When you walk up, Donzo's got like a hookah that he's hitting out of with like a long stem, and it's got like neon lights and stuff inside the bubbler whenever, and it like flashes different colors when he's hitting it. And the protocol droid is like, how may you be of service to Lord Donzo?
I'm just gonna be like, look, I'm gonna look at V and just be like, do you want to take initiative on this?
You speak first. I'm working on something.
I kind of beckon for the protocol droid to come over.
Like closer to you?
Yeah.
He the protocol droid kind of like looks at Donzo and then looks back at you, and Donzo like does like a slow nod, and the protocol droid walks down around his little thing over to where Boldgrave is.
I do the handshake and I let him see the piece,
I'm sorry, the piece.
the ring.
Oh, make a sleight of hand check, I guess. Okay. The droid instantly recognizes the ring, and he goes, "Oh my! I did not realize we were in the presence of someone of your stature.
Oh, no,
How may we
no.
be of service?"
Trust me, the pleasure is very much amicable. We were just hoping that we could maybe have a little bit of a conversation about someone that I hear has been causing trouble in this sector for some time. Goes by the name of Juju.
Juju Chobnek. Yes, I believe he was a prominent member of the Celadorian Eclipse.
It's the one.
And you were looking for information, because last we heard he has met with his untimely end.
Really? And do you know who it is who did that for us?
The protocol droid looks back at Donzo, and Donzo kind of like growls a little bit, and the droid says, "Unfortunately, information like that is privy only to Lord Donzo. If you wish to barter for it, perhaps an arrangement can be agreed upon."
All about making friends.
An arrangement would be appropriate.
We mean no disrespect, of course. It is purely business. You know, information can fetch quite a hefty price, but of course we are willing to make a reasonable deal.
Donzo, do you know who I am? Something tells me you're not stupid enough to know me.
He, you can see like his demeanor is kind of shifted a bit, and it's not because of the spice. He's kind of like not uncomfortable, but just like kind of like wary, and he does like a big slow nod.
I'm not here for problems. You know that if there was problems, there would be more than just me and him. It's not about that. This isn't really about a business trip either, else we would be talking one-on-one right now. It's instead of in a room full of people. What I'm looking
he says, then why are you here?
What I'm looking for is merely a favor. And you know in our network that's big. And you know from my people that's huge. You do me this favor, I'll make sure that I return it in kind. And it will be fruitful. And it will keep your plate full.
He kind of like absentmindedly is like rubbing his belly, and he's just like he's like Nabimpa, or like and he's like, a favor, eh?
It's not.
Well,
I'm looking for a way to eliminate the Celadorian eclipse. I was wondering if maybe you could point us in the direction of an operation that I happen to have an idea that you're forming. You can let me in on it, not to snipe your gains, not to take from you, but to simply eliminate something that's been a thorn in my own side for some time. Then I promise I'll pay you back. We just don't want to spend our resources on such a low-tier threat.
he responds, he says, I have been putting together a team, and I take it you want to be in on it.
More or less.
He thinks for a minute, and he's just like, very well. I'll have the information together first thing tomorrow morning.
Be back. Don't keep us waiting.
He said, he's like, my door is always open to you.
And I'll leave. I don't know if he follows me though.
Who?
Me. Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm outie. Boop.
I don't know where you went.
I left. I deleted myself.
Oh, okay.
He just teleported out of there.
People.
Well, because you guys have to walk by where the rest of the party is. I guess that's why.
Oh.
Until I don't know if there's gonna be like one more little interaction, maybe. Let me fix your token here.
Start making my way downtown. Walking
is.
fast. Strangers pass.
So the two of you begin to.
Not every day you speak to a hut and get to live, eh? I'm gonna mutter as he's walking out.
I just smile and nod. Keep moving.
I'm gonna.
I don't know why,
I'm gonna
but I feel like Boldgrave has like at least like one gold tooth for some reason.
What's it called? What's it called? After he says that, I'm gonna look at him and say in Huttese, perhaps, and then keep walking.
Yeah. Did any of the other party members want to say anything? Anybody want to?
I have no reason to interact.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah. We out of this bitch.
Right before I look out, I'm gonna stop for a second and walk back. Or perhaps I did this on the way there. I'm going to stop behind Garm, not that I know that's Garm. And I'm gonna say, actually, I'm gonna whisper to Garm. Be careful. You're worth a lot of money. And then keep going.
I'm gonna be like, who said that? So I'm like 2 drinks in already.
Is that you, Sultran?
He didn't give his name, but he seemed serious.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, that's just
The Chiston. Yeah.
Okay, Mysterioso. All right, guys, that's where we're gonna wrap today's session. We will pick this up next time with the morning after. If everyone wants to stay here, you're welcome to long rest and just kind of hang out. There's nowhere really for you to sleep necessarily, but you can pick a table and just kind of hang out.
Pick a table and conk.
I mean, it's not like the Jedi, or it's not like at least Sentinels at least are used to sleeping in palaces. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like a trap house a little bit. People just kind of hang out here, to live here, casually. But yeah, we'll pick this up next time, and we'll get to meet our two mysterious characters and go on this new mission and see what happens. So, if anyone's still watching or tuned into the live stream, thanks again for coming, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Isn't Sunday yet?
Alright, should I hit